see the ruler of the Queen's Navy.
Fat. This is the Fat, White, and Bald podcast, an OAE media production. Do not listen to this with children. Never listen to this with children. It will corrupt them. It will ruin them. It may make them Charles Manson.
I can't tell you how free I feel now that I've started identifying as a woman. Now that I can compete as female, I'm ready to smash the other girls.
Bob! White.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Fine, Randy. You go listen to it and tell me you don't think it sounds like crap.
I'd love to. I'm not an old buddy-duddy, Sharon. I'm still cool.
And now the Fat, Bald, and White podcast.
Fat, Bald, and White on the air on Twitch, YouTube.
Did you figure out Twitch this time?
Yeah, we got Twitch this time.
How long is that intro? 30 minutes?
No, it's 2 minutes. It's a 2-minute intro is what it
Feels
is.
like 30 to me sitting here waiting on it.
And on Facebook. Also live on Facebook this week.
How do you manage that?
Well, I'm not entirely sure how we managed that, but we did nonetheless. So anyways, Fat, Bald, and White, last week, the fucking government, the fucking government, they got our podcast last week.
Well.
That's the only explanation that I have. The data was corrupted. We couldn't put out the podcast.
I knew this day would come.
And I think, I'm telling you, it was the government. The government did it. There's no doubt in my mind it was the government. They came out and they snatched our podcast. We're being canceled is what the fuck's happening.
Cancel culture?
It's the cancel culture.
Well, why do you keep doing stuff then to get us canceled?
I didn't. Teen Vogue did.
What'd you do?
Teen Vogue. I know it was them. They called Biden up
You know what it is?
and told Biden to cancel us.
No. It's deeper than that place.
It's deeper than the deeper stuff. It's the Illuminati.
It's Epstein.
Oh my! It's Epstein.
That's
Got us.
Lieutenant.
It's Epstein's ghost canceled us.
Yeah.
Just so you
Last
know,
week.
if you hear that Fat, Bald, and White has hung itself,
Yeah.
We
something's up.
didn't kill ourselves.
Yeah, we ain't going out that easy. They did it to us. I promise you.
You don't have to Waco us
They killed us.
on TV.
They killed us. So, I mean, here we were, had a fantastic episode where we bashed Teen Vogue and attacked them
and a bunch of other stuff.
and a bunch of other stuff.
I don't even remember. We had a list.
Right. And the government corrupted our data.
And once I
All
understand,
I can figure is the government wants to sexualize children.
Maybe.
I mean,
Maybe there's something to this
is old
pizza
news.
place thing.
I mean, because that was absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, we had a fantastic episode rolling. It was on.
It was balling.
It was great. And you know what?
And shot calling.
I don't know. I think it lacked a little bit.
Oh, so
was
you
shot-
think the
shot
government did
calling.
it to help us?
Yeah.
They didn't want people
Oh,
to
so you thought last week's show was lacking a little bit.
Yeah, because I mean, you know,
What was lacking about it?
Derek just wasn't into the butthole talk.
Oh, he wasn't interested in talking about the
You just look
the
at him.
Teen
He
Vogue.
didn't even look like he was interested at all in the butthole.
I wasn't. I didn't
So-
want to give her time.
So
There you
anyways,
go.
Whenever
There
Corey's
you
an
go.
expert on the topic, Derek don't really have to chip in.
by the way,
Corey knows it all.
I owe Corey an apology.
Don't apologize.
No,
dude.
I
You
owe
think he's
Corey.
people
I
if you
owe
apologize.
Corey an apology
Thank you.
because it turns out Corey actually is an expert in being gay.
Oh,
Yeah. So the top 10 list of gay, like things that make you gay came out this week. I do not have the list, but I heard it on the radio. And Corey met 2 of the top 3 requirements.
oh.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
I think
So-
that Blake's making this up.
No, and butt
No,
sex.
What are the requirements?
These were terrible.
Yeah.
It
I
really
think-
is not.
Was sneezing one of them?
No.
Okay.
I think he's making. I think
No,
he's
the
making
number
this
one
shit
thing
up.
that makes you gay is if you play games with people on the internet. So, I mean,
Damn.
we're
I'm
screwed.
learning some new things about myself, guys.
And the number 2, I think Hope's just upset because she's played Warcraft. So now she's gay and she cuts people off on the road. So she's all that makes her doubly
Hey.
gay.
Road to the Thunderdome's a whole nother world. Okay? I haven't done that shit since I was on my way to Charleston. Now that I
So-
don't drive to Charleston, I drive like
People
an
are
old person.
safer.
Hope doesn't shoot or yell at people anymore. It's all good.
Start fires.
Yeah.
Get off road, you son of a bitch.
Brian's rode with me recently. I just ride like a little lady. My car won't go over 55 anyway, so I might as well just put along.
So, anyways, it happened. I got slapped by the official Christmas song.
Oh,
Oh, wait, which one?
The official Christmas
Oh,
song.
the-
There's only one official Christmas song.
Who slapped you?
What is it? What's the official Christmas song of Christmas?
what is it, Derek? Come on.
Ain't crazy.
It's a rap Christmas song.
No, it's not.
No. Am I the one who has to say it?
What is it, Brian?
All I want for Christmas.
That's the official
is
Christmas song
you.
of Christmas.
No.
Slap.
You tell me what's played more than that.
Last Christmas.
No, it's
I
not
gave
played.
you my-
I actually like that
You
one. They
never-
don't
you
play it.
have- No.
No,
Oh,
it's that song by Don
You
Fogerty.
go,
Do what?
you go into an Old Navy one time and they will put every worst version of that song
Old
on
Navy-
repeat. That's all they do.
Old Navy doesn't
I'm
make
just
Rap
clothes.
version.
Disney.
Rap
It's-
version. We experienced it before.
I can't shop at the mall.
Yeah, but yeah,
They have fat clothes at the Old Navy.
they don't have
No,
fat
no, they
clothes at
don't.
Old
I'm
Navy.
this fat. Where? Old Fat Navy.
We used to have Old Navy clothes all the time. We've always been fat.
I haven't worn Old Navy clothes since
I'm gonna have to go
the
down to the
mid
stockyard.
2000s.
That's
I'm
just
too
because you
fat.
don't shop there.
I'm too fat for Old Navy
You don't,
clothes
you
now.
don't shop there.
Go
I
ahead.
will say that one Christmas we did go in Old Navy and he did buy some clothes.
That's
It
been
was
how
probably
long
like
ago?
2000, 2007, 2008.
I'm telling you, it's been a
Yeah,
minute.
but, I mean,
Every store we went into, they were
Rap
playing
Christmas
rap
music.
Christmas music.
I remember that.
We can't
They
go
were like,
out to
"Smack
Old
these
Navy.
hoes, two reindeer."
We
I
can't
went-
go to Banana Republic. We can't go to Hollister. We
well, no,
can't
no,
definitely
you
fit to go in
can't. No,
Hollister.
you cannot go to any
Why
of those.
can't you go in those? Do they not allow gay people in
You
there?
can't even look at a crowd to try me to fit.
I can't. Yeah, those,
Same reason why
No.
you can't go in there, Derek.
and,
We don't
what's
fit
that-
in the
what's that
clothes.
So why can't I go in there?
Do
Aristotle.
you fit in Hollister clothes?
Skin tight. Like, look at this shirt. It almost looks like a onesie.
I guess if you ever want to
It's
do
like a
like
second skin.
if you ever want to do your Hulk Hogan impression, let me tell you, just rip.
No, it would rip
Just
off
do this.
me going on. Like they see me coming and they're like, no. Like I went into
fat guy in a little coat.
I go into this
It's
store
not enough
with
clothes for
Megan
you.
not too long ago because Megan's going shopping and like they're all looking at me like, oh God, Godzilla's here. Why is he here? What's he gonna eat? You know, and
Like that Asian at that buffet bar.
so but yeah, I got attacked by All I Want for Christmas Is You just by simply turning on the radio. Apparently now it's Christmas. It's
I
just
don't
what
listen to the radio.
first week of November.
It usually
and
starts day
we've
after.
become the all
Why don't we
Christmas
have-
station.
Yeah, you have no rape November, no
Right.
shave, no. I don't know.
Right.
Why can't we have no Christmas November?
Well, we do. We're supposed to. We're supposed
Just
to.
say no, people.
So you know what, Fox News? Just go ahead and be known. The Fat, Bald, and White Show is starting the official war on Christmas because we're warring against it. We're going to battle it back to December.
Okay.
We will
okay.
get Christmas
We will
beat back
fight
to
it on the
December.
shores.
I got it.
We will fight it in the streets.
I got what it is. When they ask,
We will
why,
not go
why
quietly.
are you hating on Christmas? Because it starts too damn early.
It does. It's so ridiculous.
I'm against the too damn early party.
It is.
Too damn
Why,
early.
why is it playing?
What? What the hell?
What was that?
Don't even do that to us. Derek.
Mute him. Get him off.
How did you know it was me?
Because you're the only other one who can play music.
Because we can see each other and we're not doing it,
Yeah.
I played less
we're
than
all
15
not
seconds.
doing anything.
We're
Let me
innocent
get rid
here.
of- Yeah.
folks.
But yeah, so it's out there. It's real. We've got to battle it back.
And
to
I've been
December.
seeing the memes of it too. The best one I've seen is Rita Repulsa coming out of a little capsule thing. Goes, finally free to bring Christmas music upon the world again.
Did I show you the one with Macho Man Randy Savage?
No.
It's got Macho Man with a chair jumping off the top rope.
Mhm.
Okay, and behind it, it's Bret Hart walking away from Macho Man with this chair. And it says, "All I want for Christmas is the chair," the song, by Mariah Carey. And it says, "Everyone in November not expecting Christmas music to play." And that's exactly what happened to me.
Well, you know why they do this, right?
Because it's a sales pitch. They're trying to get everybody in the stores thinking that they've got to buy everything
It's
right
the
now.
same. It's the same premise of when they freak out and say there's snow coming, and then everybody has to run to the store and buy bread and milk.
I've never understood that. I mean,
That's
we
the
don't get enough,
stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
we don't ever get enough snow here.
What's the
to,
stupidest thing you
Buying bread and milk.
A lot of things I hear on this show, but
I was gonna say, I was like, really? That's the stupidest thing you've ever.
but bread and milk, that's pretty
no,
stupid.
Brian, hold my drink.
I mean, I don't never have bread and milk in my house. I mean, what good's it going to do me if it snows?
You
I
can
eat
make
Doritos
snow
all day and
sandwiches.
chocolate bars.
You can make snow
Snow cream.
sandwiches and drink it down with milk.
See, my thing is we never get any snow big enough here to do anything with. Most we get ice, but like if the power goes off and you get your milk and your bread, your shit's gonna get spoiled. Why don't you get like water and canned foods where it's like?
Well, I mean, okay, so
Corey and I know what the real provisions are.
Applejack.
When ice.
apple juice and Jack
No,
Daniels.
no, it was apple cider.
Oh, excuse me.
And Jack Daniels, which is fucking fantastic.
That's awesome.
It kept you
breakfast.
warm in the cold, right?
That's right. Perfect breakfast.
Yes,
No.
it did. We shoveled our way out of there that day.
We freed ourselves.
Fuck it, we are leaving. We have been held in captivity too damn long.
A whole week. They're like,
It
we're
was
done.
that was a bad week though. It's-
You were out.
I had to work.
It was just me and
You
Corey
had to clear the
stuck in
roads,
this
but not
house.
the driveway.
When was that?
But not the driveway.
That was in 2010.
No, when was Snowmageddon? 2008.
Okay, 2008 when Snowmageddon happened.
It
When-
was her and Corey stuck in that house in 2008. How does this work?
It was not. It was more than just me and her.
No, I guess
Yeah,
it
it
wasn't
was
2000.
me,
It wasn't
her,
2000. It
Corey.
was 2013.
Was it?
In the house you're in now?
No.
No.
At
Oh,
the
you had me
old
all
house.
confused.
Well,
No.
if you just pay
Well, no
attention,
one
calm
said
down.
in this house.
You did it. You
This
said it
house,
was
at least
me
they
and
don't-
Corey stuck in this house.
Yes,
No,
she
I
did.
said stuck in a house. Stuck in the
We'll,
house.
we'll have to rewind it and see what you said.
So, anyways, Macaulay Culkin's got a new
Grammar
gig.
police over there.
Macaulay Culkin's got a new gig. He's still
Macaulay
just
Is this prisoner?
no, he's still just as creepy as he ever was, but now he's a Gucci model, which does
Oh, for-
not make me want to go out and buy Gucci at
We
Well,
all.
I
wear
mean,
that
have
either.
you seen?
Well, I'm not going to buy any
face.
anyways.
He's running their child molester line.
Well, have you seen?
He's-
Have you seen
Well, you gotta
the?
look good doing it.
Have you
he
seen
didn't.
the? Oh wait, no. I guess that's the Versace lady. I was thinking
I
of
have-
the Donatella.
Oh, yeah,
Donatella
she's
lady.
rough looking.
That's a rough looking woman.
But no, I'm like, okay, so you had Macaulay. I seen this picture of Macaulay Culkin, and he's like wearing what looks to be like a fat man's Hawaiian flowery shirt that he would wear, on vacation.
It looks like child molester wear.
Have you seen it?
I'm looking at it right now.
It's rough. I mean, it's bad. Put it up.
It
Can you share it with us?
Yeah, let me get it on my phone.
Okay.
Well, that's what happened when he.
It's awful.
When he
That's
got
what
left-
happened when he got molested by Michael Jackson.
He got left at home alone too
He
long.
got left at Michael's home alone too long.
Well, yeah, he did.
He did all the time. They slept in bed together.
Instead of doing that, it was more on the butthole.
No. Remember, he blinked and there was a penis in his mouth.
Yeah.
Damn blinks. They'll get you every
You
time.
know what? You know what? Michael Jackson happened. He was over at his house and he had a cold. And he sneezed, and Michael Jackson thought it was just free for all. Well, he wants it.
Look right here. There's a picture. Derek just showing.
I don't know if you can see it because of the
It's
glare.
gonna. Oh, there you go. You got it good right there.
Oh, that's
He looks like the guy on the Fiber One commercials.
He's rough. looking.
Fiber One.
Poor Macaulay Culkin is.
there's a bigger.
He's a loser, anyways.
I mean, you'd think he'd save that.
Doing that.
You'd think he would save that Home Alone movie money, and he wouldn't have
way
to.
gone.
Oh, well, why would you? I mean,
He spent that on heroin and cocaine.
you know that they're still making money off of that because I guarantee you that movie's going to be on every 5 minutes from now until Christmas.
Well,
Especially
it says he's worth
Yeah,
18
you know,
million.
they,
So that's
they need
more
to make
than
a
us.
new one. And put
We'll
Mariah
discuss
Carey in.
that later in the news.
Oh, will we? Okay. So, anyways, that's 2 topics I was going to knock off. So we had an election this past week.
Did I win?
No, you didn't. And
Did you even run?
I forgot
Look,
to
I'm
vote.
fat. I don't
No.
run.
But so anyways, we had an election this past week, and apparently a victory for fags.
Yay!
1,000
Congratulations,
a
Corey.
1,000
Everyone,
plus fags
woo!
now are elected, and they didn't say okay, not
It's you too now, Brad.
they did say
Oh,
LGBTQ people,
Plus.
but yeah, plus.
Whatever.
Plus
Yeah.
P, too.
And-
But do you know why?
Why?
Because they're not really any of the alphabet people.
Oh,
Okay. Because you remember Kushner.
right,
Okay.
Jared?
Kushner's coming. No, not Kushner.
Kushner from Cowpen.
No. Kumar from Harold and
Cal
Kumar.
Penn.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
Cal
that's his
Penn.
name,
I
yeah.
forgot. Okay. Anyway, so he's came out as gay.
Right.
And apparently has been gay for like a while now.
Yeah, he was just closeted so he could get
And
a
it's
job
like-
with Obama.
You
Why?
see, I saw this penis on the internet one time.
And I thought that's all right. And it's,
and
yeah,
I
that's
decided I wanted to be gay.
where he got to where he's at. So that happened.
He
We
got
got,
Weinstein.
So
but
you
why should that matter? Why is that something like a point of pride that anybody would? So what?
Same reason
Who
why-
cares?
Same reason
It
why.
shouldn't
Okay.
matter.
Like
It
if
really
you're
shouldn't.
like a lot of black people, seriously, whenever they fill out their application, they ask you like what colors or what's your ethnicity or whatever.
Yeah.
They'll just put like, no, I don't want to answer. I declined to answer this question, and it's because they want to make it fair. Of course, they end up ruining it with the name like Jaquoia or something or Lamangelo.
Right.
Or no, or Justine.
That's a real name.
But why would
Yes,
you?
that was
That's
a
a real
real
name. I would read it shithead, but
Naquil, Nuckwill, and Duckwill.
Shathid.
Duck will.
SHI.
Yeah.
Dayquil and
AD.
Nyquil.
Justine.
But why do we have to give a shit?
We
That
don't.
the-
In a
but
perfect
that's the
world,
thing,
you shouldn't.
is that they are you know what, Hope. I'm going to ask Hope to give 2 definitions. First, give me the definition of conservatism.
Okay, so conservatives.
Can you use it in a sentence?
So this is the way. Okay, I actually got asked this question this week, and
Yeah,
I told
yeah.
Blake about it.
Give me
Blake
the-
loved
give me
these
the
answers.
definition.
Okay, so conservatives are people who want to make it to where you can't just do whatever you want to with your body. But if you can't afford, talking about abortions, but if you can't afford to raise the baby afterwards, then too bad because you can't get on entitlements either.
Right.
And then they try to take advantage of old people by making them think that, oh, entitlements are bad, saying that it's just welfare, when in all actuality they're talking about Social Security as
Right.
well. So they get old people, they gyp old people into voting for them
Right.
to
And
to
their
tighten
Medicare.
to tighten their own noose.
Right.
Okay.
Well, if they get them out of the
Wait,
system.
no. Hope's not done with her explanation.
sorry.
Wait, let Hope give her explanation.
Yeah.
That was all I said
Okay,
about
but
conservatism.
now give what liberals are.
Okay. So then I got asked what liberals are, and I said, you know what the problem with liberals? Liberals are people who want the world to be so perfect that no one can ever live in it.
That is so true. That is exactly what the 1,000 fucking faggots
Because the thing
that
is,
are
okay,
elected has.
you can't eat too many vegetables because that's
They
bad
got
for the
feels.
environment. Well, no, it's just like avocados.
Well, yeah, 'cause now-
Avocados and almond milk are the worst possible things for the environment for you to possibly eat because they take so much to cultivate them. They're just terrible.
That makes me want to
All
have
the
an
fertilizer that
avocado
winds up in the
cereal.
water.
Well, no,
you can't drive
I'm
cars
saying-
anymore because polar bears are dying.
and then you can't eat meat because then it hurts the animals' feelings.
Right.
And beef methane gas into the environment.
Yeah, it's just like they want it to be so perfect, no one can live here.
So basically, what we're getting at is politics fucking suck, and everyone who's got a political ideology that's either one of those two things and not something in the middle is a fucking retard.
Well, the problem with conservatives, they sit there and they go, "Oh, we need your vote because of this right here," but then they'll sit there and do something else that you're against. It's like, well, that doesn't really pertain to you.
We
Like,
didn't mean it for you.
It's like, oh, I'm sorry, you're on Social Security and Medicaid or Medicare. Oh, well, that's not really what we meant by entitlements.
What? But the thing is,
But it's on the chopping
the thing is,
thing is, you're an idiot if you choose either side.
I agree. That's exactly where
what
I'm
you're
at.
saying is both sides really would benefit the most if there were no more people on this planet.
But
I
then
agree.
Yeah,
Make America gay again.
that's what
No. Just get rid of all
Yeah,
the
they want make America dead again.
Yeah.
Well, Trump started that with COVID.
Yeah, but guess so. Biden's going to finish it. I mean, but the thing is that okay. So Corey and I were also discussing this earlier, and I've decided who I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and give a fat, bald, and white endorsement to the person who I think would be best to lead the country.
I guess I'll take this.
No,
Is it that last person's name up there?
No, it's not.
Okay, because
Do you want to jump into that right now, though?
What?
The last one.
no, give your endorsement.
Okay, my endorsement. This is a legit endorsement. Who I'm saying out of everybody. And remember, I voted for Biden, support Biden, but you know what? Biden's got a bunch of Democrats who are shitting on him and fucking him
Well, those aren't Democrats.
right now. It doesn't matter. There's still awful
are
people who are taking over the party.
They're crazy
So,
progressive liberals.
so I'm now going to say that the fat, bald, and white show's endorsing Liz Cheney for president of the United States in 4 years.
Is it sad when Liz Cheney became the most middle of the road person out there?
It is
I'd
because
take Dick Cheney.
she once upon a time supported shit like her father shooting people in the face.
I support our father shooting people in the face.
Can we choose who he shoots next?
Yes, I think that should be the vote.
Who goes with Dick Cheney's duck hunts?
So,
Everyone who votes for me, my
And it
father
won't
will
be
take.
that
whoever
Say
he
it's
wants to
rabbit
hunting.
season.
so
Put this
Duck
on.
season.
What is this? A rabbit costume? Yeah, it's rabbit season. Put it on.
so even more interesting shit.
Duck season.
So even more interesting shit that we've got to get into is the fact
You
that
see.
Something interesting's happened in politics that I was unaware had happened. That Q has decided to reveal himself.
Oh,
Yes,
it's me.
I don't think so.
It's me, Austin.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Q has decided to reveal himself and was going to do it this past week.
It was me.
No, it wasn't you.
It was.
It wasn't you.
Derek.
No, it's Q, not you.
No,
It's probably Derek.
no, it's
Make
not.
your
No,
letters.
look. I'm telling you,
Is it
You-
Helen Mirren?
No.
She
Helen
played Q.
Keller,
Helen Keller.
No, that was
Helen Mirren
she
played
didn't
Q?
play Q.
that bitch.
I think it's probably Yee.
Nope, it's not.
It's got to be Samuel L. Jackson. He's
So-
everything.
No,
John
it's,
Cleese.
shut the fuck up.
John Cleese.
I'm gonna tell you.
Hobo Johnson.
So
Oh, I know who it is.
I told you. it was
are we
John
going to
Cleese.
end this bit anytime today? Or we
No.
so who's on second?
No.
Duck season.
Q.
It's duck season.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ!
that's one of the guys from Duck Commander.
Are you gonna
Q.
spit it out or what?
I tried to, for God's sake.
It's Cobra Commander.
Pull that dick out your mouth and just say what it is.
Quit blinking.
Ron Watkins.
According to
The Washington Post.
these people who were at this Q thing, they went this week to Trump was supposed to come and announce who he was going to. Trump was going to serve as vice president with Q, and they're going to run together in 2024. And Q is John F. Kennedy Jr.,
Let that sink in.
who is dead.
At the bottom of
Well,
the sea.
Yes.
Well, if as they say, if
There's
the,
a plane with a bitch and his mother-in-law and a dead John F. Kennedy Jr. at the bottom of the sea.
well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You didn't think about this. If the dead can come back and vote for Biden, in
No,
this
that's
past
not. No,
election,
Well,
no, wrong. That's
No.
not the theory is that he's never died. He's been in hiding.
Along with Tupac Shakur
And he's gonna-
and
he's-
Biggie
he's
Smalls.
coming back.
They're all
And
coming.
Elvis.
And Elvis.
And Elvis.
Well,
right?
no, Elvis actually did die 2 years ago.
Oh, just 2 years
Well,
ago.
I mean,
We'll
he's
get into that
80 something
later.
years old. He had a long life. I mean,
Really?
he did.
Did you see where thousands of people gathered in Dallas waiting
That's
for
what
John
we're
F.
talking
Kennedy
about.
to
For
show
this.
up? These
Yeah,
people are blithering idiots.
Yes, thousands of people
That's
gathered
pure poppycock.
because John F. Kennedy Jr. was going to be the presidential nominee and
Can I-
Trump the vice
Can I
presidential
ask
nominee.
a really stupid question?
Are you going
I
to?
don't know that you can ask a stupider question than what we're pondering right now. Go ahead.
Why would JFK Jr. Why would John be a Republican?
He's going to fix things. He's going.
I mean, of all the parties, why would John?
They saw what happened to his Democratic daddy.
He is.
Why would Trump willing to be a vice president?
He wasn't willing. He's going.
Wait. If
That
he-
is
if
Q. JFK Jr.'s Q.
Well,
Duh.
it just makes sense. No, think
Wait.
about it. It's perfectly, it's logical. The only person who could come up with these brain dead half thoughts is a zombie.
no, here I got it.
Come on, Lindell.
I figured it out, guys.
What?
JF Kennedy Jr., Trump running in 2024. 24. So the Republicans, well, we're not voting for Trump now because JFK Jr. Yeah. Oh, well, they get elected. And guess what? JFK Jr.'s dead, so I'm the president now, bitches.
Doesn't work that way.
Yeah, you would pretty much have to prove
Yeah,
that you were
He'd
alive.
have to. Yeah.
That's a lengthy
He
process to
pinky-
bring
pinky
yourself
swears.
back.
No. Trump didn't have to prove he paid
I
taxes.
think these people took too much
No,
out of
no,
it.
I mean, there's been
I think Derek's right. They've taken two colloidal silver and Ivermectin. That's what it is.
You're taking too much,
It's really sad if you think about it.
But I mean, that's the thing is, how can anybody, how could they come up with this? How
Tell-
could you
telling
even
you.
sit down?
I am telling you. All right, I'm
Okay.
Yes, I want to do this untrue crime, and we'll talk about JFK Jr.'s escape.
Oh, how he escaped.
Okay, hear me out. I've just had a brilliant thought here.
I bet not.
Okay.
The
go
higher
ahead.
his hands get, the stupider
Yeah.
the ideas get too.
Listen.
I don't care if it rains or freezes as long as I got my plastic Jesus. Go ahead.
Since the cure for one of the cures is light getting inside the body, here's what we do, people. We get strings of Christmas lights, and you just swallow them, and you light them up, and you take them out. And we sell
Okay,
this
so
as a
anyways, we're
COVID
not.
cure.
No.
I mean, if anything, why wouldn't you get like those little LED?
We can't afford to buy silver.
Listen, you get like one of those little LED strips that they have. It's like just a little bitty strip. It's not even Christmas light.
Yeah.
And then you just slowly ingest it over 3 days, and then you go to the bathroom and you pull it out the other end.
I like this.
So
That's actually, I mean, like lights aside, that's actually a treatment that people do. It's like a kelp treatment.
sounds awful.
People do this shit. So I,
So, anyways,
Listen to this. Let me read you the news story for this.
all right, go ahead.
In rainy Dallas, with temperatures dipping into the low 60s, hundreds huddled with umbrellas, flags, and signs to wait for history to be made on Tuesday. Some even brought folding chairs. At the site overlooking where President John F. Kennedy was assassinated nearly 6 decades ago, scores of QAnon believers outfitted with Trump Kennedy 2024 shirts, flags, and other merchandise gathered. They had already made the merchandise.
I know.
I saw it. It's true.
They forecast the president's son,
why would
John
you
F.
go
Kennedy
to the
Jr.,
murdered his dad?
who has been dead for over 20 years, would reappear at that spot, emerging from anonymity to become Donald Trump's vice president when the former
Oh, so they
vice
say
president
okay.
when the former president is reinstated, not reelected. They still think he's going to be reinstated. The prophecy foretold online, of course, did not come true. When 12:30 p.m. came, the time when Kennedy was shot, they recited the Pledge of Allegiance. Journalist Stephen Monticello reported the crowd lingered, some for more than an hour, eventually trickling away. A few vowing the Kennedy known as John will reappear at a Rolling Stone concert later in the night.
Which he did.
The spectacle
Was there a
captivated
Rolling
people.
Stone concert?
Yeah, that night.
Was there?
Yeah, but he didn't reappear.
Oh, okay. I mean, I didn't know that they were doing one. I thought they'd canceled it.
Okay. The spectacle captivated people. Some amused at the ridiculousness of the far-fetched theory that Kennedy faked his death. But the size of Tuesday's gathering was concerning for Jared Holt, a resident fellow at the Atlantic Council Digital Forensic Research Lab who researches domestic extremism. The claim about Kennedy Jr. is considered fringe, even for supporters of QAnon, a collective of baseless conspiracy theories revolving around the idea that Trump is battling a Satan-worshipping cabal that traffics children for sex. The sprawling set of false claims that have been coalesced into an extremist ideology has radicalized its followers and incited violence and criminal acts. The FBI has designated it a domestic terrorism threat.
This is where we're at, folks.
This is ridiculous.
If
people don't get their shit together,
a dead man's
not
going to
gonna
come back.
So, like, Jesus apparently died and 3 days later risen. Why is Kennedy taking so long?
he's working on a new faith. I have no clue.
Kennedyism.
Look, the thing is that anybody believes this is just and there are people out there who believe it.
Look, there's no.
But
let's just face facts, folks.
I don't believe this, but I do believe that Jesus died and arose in 3 days.
I mean, I'm not going to argue religion. I mean, you know my stance on religion, but I mean the point is
he brought several people back from the dead.
This is moronic.
Well, Trump is the modern day Jesus. Isn't
no, that only in these people's eyes.
That's the problem. Look, there is
Trump could be the Antichrist for all we know.
So there's no reintegration path for them. You're just going to have to.
I can't. I don't know.
Trump
alternative idea that he's the Antichrist.
No, because the Antichrist is everyone that speaks of love,
right?
Yeah,
but my whole point is, and not to get bogged down in the politics of things, but to how dumb you've got to be to wake up one day and go, you know what, John F. Kennedy Jr. is going to come back today. I mean,
look, at least the story for Tupac and Biggie makes sense to me.
I'm just saying. I
So
mean,
guys,
they were alive when they left the scene.
I
of the
feel
crime.
like this time next year, Tom Petty's going to do a concert. And I think we should get tickets and go for it.
Hey, you know
No,
what?
I think it's going to be Ronnie Millsap in Hawaii.
I think they're wrong.
what?
I think
And
it's
FDR is going to reappear.
Hughes, not John
And
John.
take over.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
who's
Jackie.
Jackie.
No, it's actually JFK.
Oh, so Hope thinks Q's
Because
JFK.
remember that wing of that hospital never opened back up.
No, they closed. They demolished. Which guess what? So by the way, Corey and I will on Sunday, and Derek, if you want to, I'll invite you as well.
Speaking of closing up, you know what didn't close up? The side of his face
No,
as it got blown
are
off.
going to record a brand new podcast.
It was a fake
Okay.
Kennedy.
And it's going to be called Conspiracy Theory, guys.
I've
And
already got a guest on here. I know
the first thing we're going to the first
on myself.
the first
Be shitting on
conspiracy
yourself.
theory is something Corey and me got bogged down looking at last night. We're going to talk about the Kennedy assassination this week, and because
Oh, do I get to be on that one?
if you want to come in, sure, but we're going to talk about the
Sure.
Umbrella Man
That's an interesting story.
and all that stuff.
Are you gonna
So-
talk
It
about
depends on what time Sunday this
the
is.
congressional reports?
yeah,
Can
well,
we-
we'll talk about.
Can
It's
we
got your
get
heroes.
those?
I mean,
The
that's the
movie's
thing
got
is
your
the
hero,
what so
What?
conspiracy theory guys to kind of let everybody who's
Dancing
planning
with
on
Wolves?
listening or whatever.
Costner.
Okay, thank you, Corey. She knows. She's seen the
No, I
fucking movie.
asked. I asked.
No,
him
she
what-
asked the
Oh.
damn question.
I was
Oh.
like, "What movie are you talking about?" I didn't know what he was
Oh.
talking about.
I'm sure you've seen it,
I have seen it, but I didn't
Yeah.
know he was talking about that movie.
Oh.
I'm sorry,
but anyways, no.
Damn it, Corey.
couldn't hear over
Yeah,
you.
damn it, Corey.
She couldn't hear over her loudmouth damn brother.
Well, I'm trying to keep the goddamn show going. It's not
Well, you're
just
failing.
do it. Show me how to show me.
Talk.
All right,
Talking to the can.
all right. So
This
here we
is
go.
Derek with Fat Bald and White taking over.
I'm waiting. You
Yeah,
show
that's
me. Show me how to do it. You
All
know
right,
how to
well,
run
I
the
can't
damn
draw-
show.
I can't
Show
draw a
me.
picture for you.
We're changing the name to Gay.
All right,
Gay, bald, and
what
white.
is-
No,
what is
just out.
conspiracy, guys?
Stop
So-
me when I got the bald because he's not bald.
So we're gonna do it's gonna be a 30-minute, and we're gonna do 14 episodes for a season, and we'll focus as many episodes as we have to on the Kennedy assassination.
So
And-
30-minute episodes.
Do 30-minute episodes,
I'm
and
not gonna work that in.
Can I enlighten you a little bit on something you should venture into?
Sure, go for
first?
sexual conquests.
No.
Wait,
Actual
I
conquest.
think we should talk about the Masons.
We will. They're
The
on the list.
Oddfellows.
Oh, and go to that
Illuminati.
Illuminati webpage. And
We
see if
did.
You can join. Did you try to join
Yeah.
them? Okay. What'd they tell you?
They're sending a packet.
Oh, okay. So what you should do before you really go into JFK is go into the Jimmy Hoffa story because it's actually interlinked a lot.
Oh, with Sam Giancana, is that who you're talking about? The mafia leader that.
Well, if you're gonna go the conspiracy theory route, apparently it
Right.
got really muddled with the
So.
CIA and all that kind
But
of
we're
crap.
just gonna start at Kennedy. We can work other things in later. I mean, ever how it needs to be done. It's
Well,
not. We're not telling a story from beginning to end. We're just
No, I mean, it would help
Like,
present
one
the
of the
story
ones-
if you did it all together, kind of.
one of the ones we're going to look at doing is the fact that apparently there are people who believe Charlemagne didn't exist, like author
Wait, what?
Charlemagne,
The
the
king?
yeah. There are people who believe he didn't exist.
Well, I mean, there's people that believe that JFK Jr. is going to be
Mhm.
True, but I
Came
mean,
back from the dead.
on top of that,
There's people who believe the Earth is flat.
there's
when
no-
clearly it's hollow and
Yeah,
it
but
has
the
krakens
thing
and
is,
mole
there's-
people and
right. There's no Charlemagne body.
Just like my soul hollow.
So I mean, that's just kind of one of the things. So as I say, we're gonna do that. It's gonna be another show we do called Conspiracy Theory Guys, and
you know who else's body you can't find?
who's that?
Jesus.
Or Jimmy Hoffa.
That's true too.
So
Jimmy
I
Hoffa
mean,
never existed.
So, anyways, in
I
Missouri,
can't find Abe Lincoln's body.
they decided to
I haven't seen John Johns.
know what
was
a bunch
fish
of
food.
fish did. So, anyways, I'm going to be allowed to continue at any point, or you,
Mm-mm.
you just
You're bitching. Do
no.
your show.
I mean, look, you seem to think you can do this better than me.
No, I'm doing the side bits here.
Yeah, what side bits? I don't need.
Well, you're sitting
noise
there being
effects.
boring. He's putting in the fun.
Oh,
I'm putting-
Corey's being entertaining.
That's what he says.
That has never.
Remember, we talked about this during the pregame show. Okay, we talked about the fact that Corey was actually the number one person on the show.
Well, Derek said he hadn't heard anything stupider yet.
Well, then-
so I'm trying to help him out here. It's Derek's fault. He issued a challenge. I have to
It's always my fault.
Let's rise up and
So-
answer the call.
So in Missouri, they made a boy homecoming queen.
Heck yeah.
Oh, I remember you
What
saying
kind of-
that.
To what?
What kind of queen?
Homecoming.
Queen.
No, like
No, apparently it was just a normal redneck boy who got
No, he
voted.
was in a dress.
Oh, was he?
You sent us the article and didn't even look at the picture.
I didn't look at the picture. I just
I
had
looked
the.
at the picture and I just laughed and I went on and didn't read it.
But
He
yeah.
was a transistor.
Okay. Well, we don't need the homecoming queen song.
He's the flaming queen.
But so
There's a
anyway,
homecoming queen song.
apparently,
He's the homecoming queen.
Young and lean.
We should make Corey the homecoming queen of the show.
do you want to be the homecoming queen?
fuck no.
Do you
Derek
want to do
does.
anything
Derek
besides make
Interrupt you.
noises?
Yeah, I want to make sound effects.
Okay.
I was happy doing what I was doing. I've had my coffee. I'm feeling pretty good.
Well, what do you want to talk about
We
then?
got a list. Let's
Well,
talk
the-
about
You
that.
know, Brian kind of looks like Eustace Conway tonight.
Who the hell is Eustace Conway?
Who the fuck-
He's the purveyor of Turtle Island Nature Preserve in the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Okay. Well, okay, Brian, there you go. You
He's
look,
on Mountain Man.
Brian is sad because he was hoping he looked like a wizard from Florida.
I am a wizard.
No, it's Eustace Conway.
You know what the funny part
I
is?
just dropped my phone.
Push down and hump.
Derek is taking somebody else's job there with useless facts of the episode.
Yeah, Corey's been
'Cause you were
completely sidelined. He's useless now.
That's why I'm on
No,
sound effects.
I thought
Let me
Brian
see if I can find a picture of him.
facts.
I did a few of them.
Yeah, Brian was supposed to do useless
Useless
facts.
fact. Corey Hyde.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. So, anyways,
Missouri homecoming queen.
yeah, Missouri homecoming queen.
Was the homecoming king a girl?
I don't know. I don't know how they did this.
Does
Is that
What?
I just-
Why Missouri?
There, Brian.
Where
That's
in
what that's
the-
what Derek says you look like tonight.
Where was
And
it?
I also seen a guy doing karaoke. No, was he doing karaoke? No, he was singing at a Halloween party Saturday night in Livonia that looked just like Brian. He
Brian
had on the
was at a
trench coat and
Halloween
everything, but
Nope.
it turns out he was dressed as Dog, the bounty hunter.
Okay.
Hey,
Don't bring that name up in here. Beth will come back again.
That's right.
He was there. She was there.
Hey,
Let me
Brian,
see if I can get you a picture.
Back from the dead.
that guy was better looking than you though.
Oh, poor Brian.
There's not many people who are better looking than me.
Womp womp. So
Really?
uh,
There's not many
Not
people
many
better.
people
Okay.
not many people what?
who are better looking than I am.
I mean,
Are you even
there's
people?
have you seen a mirror?
Do you know how many people there are in
Yeah.
the world?
You do realize that out of the 9 billion, at least like 8.9
No.
got you beat, right? I mean, you ain't even
Man, that's a high number. Eight,
Bob-
that there's like 0.1.
Cream always rises to the top.
I know that's why you've been stuck at the bottom.
You curdled yours though.
Little turd curdled down at the bottom, floating around.
Ah.
So Beethoven might be black,
No.
He's probably coming back from the dead
maybe.
to run for president.
So
in
there's a,
2028.
He's going to be at that Tom Petty.
This is
concert.
not a joke. There's a rapper in Germany who has sued the estate of Beethoven, saying that he should be allowed to use Beethoven's music unencumbered by copyright law of Germany, because it would
You
have
would think that the copyright on something
been
that long ago would have been
not for the Germans. They re-up it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And so
They take their copyrights and
Yes.
patents very seriously.
I
And-
imagine that goes.
and he said
extends to the whole
because
of the EU.
Beethoven is black and he's black, he should be allowed to use it for free. Because Beethoven was forced to do it in servitude
as a slave.
as a slave. So does anyone want to take a stab at that one real quick?
I don't think I. Need
I
to
don't
say
think that
anything about
Beethoven-
Well, if we're not going to say anything, we're
I
going to
don't-
have
mean,
the
this is
shortest fucking
ridiculous.
episode.
Well, if
I
you
don't
don't
care if he was white or black. Who cares?
He wasn't black. He was a
wait for somebody
White
who wants,
as
like I
crackers.
said, for somebody who wants don't want to say anything, you're talking a lot.
No, because it's stupid. Look, the whole thing. is
They don't need you
stupid.
beating on
No,
things.
it's a conspiracy theory moment. Look, it's as dumb as JFK Jr. rising from the dead to be Donald Trump's fucking vice president.
or whatever.
You know,
Or the
If
savior
anybody's
of the
coming back,
universe.
it's Arthur. King Arthur's.
I
the
can
only one
I
coming
can
back.
see
I will
Beethoven
be
not
Arthur
being
come back.
not being black for the sheer fact there's not really enough bass in his songs.
I can only think
He
if
wasn't all about that.
Beethoven was black, it wasn't on a piano. It was
Now see who was on the face.
so
Look, I just watched.
that was beatboxing.
Sure was.
That was the worst. Clearly, you're not black.
I'm not black.
Anyway,
It was Beethoven.
anyway, so here's the thing. I just watched Bill and Ted's Face the Music,
Uh-huh.
and Beethoven was in it.
Was he black?
He was not black, and if they didn't do it, then
The
it wasn't
Beethoven.
true.
The hell happened there?
You know,
We
you know
got-
they did
we
their
got cheers.
research.
We got plenty of pictures of him, and but
We have
Fake-
no
fake
pictures of Beethoven.
we know what he looks like.
No pictures. Wait, is this black Beethoven?
This is Black Beethoven. Can you hear it?
Yeah. When's he get black? Yes. This is what Beethoven sounded like in Vienna.
Yeah, like hose.
This is what the original song was until he got the shit beat
I
out.
tell you, that girl in that video was twerking so hard, the ground was shaking.
That's what he sounded like before Wide Open.
That was before. That was what it sounded like originally, and then he got the shit beat out of him by his owner, and they had to change it.
You won't be playing that music around here, boy.
Do I think Beethoven was black? No.
What is your
It's
name?
kind of impossible.
Jaris? Wow, no, it's Ludwig.
Ludwig.
Ludwig. It's Jaris. Wow, it's
The
Ludwig.
next thing we know, they'll be saying Elvis Presley was black.
Well,
He just took black music to
Du
him.
Name ist Ludwig.
what the hell did you do?
Y'all can't never say that you ain't never thought about going into a black church just to hear the music. It's got to
Oh
be
no!
good.
I mean, don't get me wrong, black
It's got to
churches,
be good.
Black church has got good music going on. Generally.
Hey, any around that don't mind having me on one Sunday morning, invite me. I'll come.
Just show up.
Yeah, just show
Just don't
up.
shoot the place up, Derek.
Why would I shoot the place up?
They're
I
usually
think
pretty
We
cool.
know you.
No, you.
But no.
I'm a friend of the black community.
So this guy's mad because he says Beethoven's black. He wants him dug up and DNA'd so that he can use.
How
his
do we even know that's true? How do we even know DNA when we run it is correct? We don't know that. It's all guess.
You know what I'm gonna laugh at?
What?
They dig him up, find out that he was black, and still make the dude pay the copyright.
They should make him pay the copyright.
Well,
Are you
if I
Hispanic?
find
No.
out he's an alien,
He's really Asian.
That's what he's an alien.
Okay, you're failing
No.
at things.
never know. He might have 3
Brian
kids.
killed
and
Brian had to
something else.
fucking kill my phone.
What did he do?
I don't know. He
I
just
moved, and apparently her cord was near me, and it fell over.
and it just ripped my phone off and
Brian
started
can't
to
have
go
nice
into the
things,
floor.
Brian.
Brian murdered hopes
At least it wasn't the soundboard.
again.
Give me a minute.
Do it and die. There's no
no in
no
between.
sending it back in fucking Amazon this time. We've beyond the fuck Amazon period. So yeah, there's that. Gas prices have gone up. You notice that?
Well, of course, because the Republicans say because there's a Democrat in office.
It's
Well,
Joe
I
Biden's
mean-
fault.
But just okay.
Damn. Damn it, Brandon.
Again, I'm not necessarily out here to sing Biden's praises, but I will point out that we were shut down for 2 freaking years, and now all of a sudden, there's a bunch of people going back to work and doing things. Mr. Hope's got me with an amazing echo.
It's like a trucker echo.
Breaker.
No,
So
We got a great big convoy.
that's pretty much the entire list.
we got one.
What?
We didn't talk about the Vogue.
We did talk about it. I mentioned it right out the gate.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
didn't
we didn't
mention.
go into it like we did last time.
No, I don't give a fuck. If we do, the government's just gonna take us down.
I find it funny the government has a problem with this, but we had Larry on multiple times, and they seem to not really care.
I think Larry's in cahoots. He ain't been back on.
Yeah, we haven't. Nobody's found him.
How do we even know he's still alive?
We don't.
Yeah, we
I
don't.
get obituaries every day.
Just looking for Larry.
Look at
But I do agree with Blake that the demand for gas has went up tremendously, and that's why
I mean,
across the
That's
critical.
it's the reason that it's gone up. So anybody who's sitting there yelling about the fact that
The thing that we
Or
could do
mail.
is open the Federal Reserve, and
Well, it
it
doesn't
would
matter
go
how
back down.
open it is. You ain't got
yeah, well, I
truckers
mean,
to
as
ship
long
it
as
anymore.
OPEC, yeah, well, that's another issue. You don't have a lot of truck drivers right now, but also the other thing that you've got to look at is the fact that OPEC's not producing like it should.
No, it hasn't been for a while.
Well, they don't want to.
No, well, why would they? They're going to rake in the money.
So I mean,
The sooner we quit sucking those sand people's tits with the oil, the better.
oh look, I hate to say it, but I said
So is that where it comes from?
to what?
It
Saying
comes
people
out of
tits.
sand people's tits?
Yes,
Apparently.
they're oily, greasy sand tits.
I said years ago that we ought to bomb the Middle East and make it a giant oil ocean and make oil so damn cheap they wouldn't want to dip their biscuit in it.
I
But,
agree.
that's my stance on it. At least use it up. To hell with the dinosaurs. I don't care if it offends them or not.
Nuke
'cause-
it from underground.
Nuke the oil from underground.
Mhm.
It's a geyser. See Jed
It
Clampett
takes care of
bouncing
all
around.
of the problems above ground too.
So yeah, I've hit everything on the list now.
You can hit Corey.
I tried, and everybody tried to talk me off of that earlier. Mr. Dot Hope has joined. Hello, Mr. Dot Hope.
Is Dot your middle name?
Mr.
Is
Dot.
that Dorothy?
Mr. Dot.
Dot, dot.
Dot, dot, dot.
So, anyways, what else we got going
No,
on this
if
week?
you touch this camera one more freaking time,
We got some DMs from the DM.
You got any messages this week, Derek? You want to talk about?
I haven't got any other than the one that we talked about. It's kind of been slow on Facebook.
What's
But
wrong
you
with
remember the one from last week?
Well, that you know what, the people who listen didn't get to hear the one from last week.
I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. Some guy who's 18 years old with tattoos all over his face. He looked like an island boy.
An island boy?
An island boy.
What the hell does that even mean?
It means he's part coconut.
No, it means he's got hair like Sideshow Bob.
All of them. All of the islands merged into one.
Have you guys not seen the Island Boy TikTok?
No.
It's like,
Nope,
oh,
you're the
I'm an
TikTok.
island boy,
Mm-mm.
No.
and I'm up on gayness.
Up on what?
Gayness or something. I don't know what it says. Let me see if I can play it for you.
Okay.
And then we'll go back to this. But
We'll talk about
I
the.
can't believe y'all. This has been all over social media.
Yeah, well, we're not.
That's not true. You're all over social media a lot. It's just, yeah, you are.
I'm
It's just,
social media.
it is not. You are on social media a lot because Steam is a social media platform.
Okay, let's see if you can hear this.
Found Wesley.
Oh, I'm gonna have to start over. I mean, and they look like two freak show losers.
What?
Hold on, I'm gonna restart it.
Oh, I've seen pictures of it. I didn't know what
What
it
the
was.
hell is this?
Full gay. They're being gay at the day's end.
What the fuck are you got me watching here?
They're going down on some guy named Tropic. They're putting that gang slang in them.
What's he got? Hot dogs in his hair?
No, I tell you what, they look like that girl from Rugrats. What was her name?
Oh,
Oh, Cynthia
Susie?
the doll.
oh, Cynthia.
What was it? Do we not know what? Can you identify what it is in his hair?
I know what it is.
What?
So you know those like threads that used to go on the industrial the
Oh, he's got
bobbins?
spools.
Yes,
He's
those
got
big bobbins. But
I
it's like
think
the
it's actually hot dogs wrapped in the
corn
hair.
bobbins. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Right.
On the industrial. That's what it is.
And that's really what it is.
No.
These-
Why?
To me, it looked like corn
I've got no
dogs.
clue. I have no clue about
I don't know.
I don't know a damn thing about ethnic hair.
Well,
That's
you need to
where I'm
learn.
at.
You need to
I
learn.
don't know what they are.
You know weave.
I'm going to go back a
I
little.
do know
I'm going to
this.
back you up a little bit and say you don't know anything about hair in general. But
I do know a little bit about weave.
I don't know. Has he got
Yeah,
fingers on his head?
I think they stopped by the 7-Eleven and got some taquitos or maybe some chicken rollers and put in their hair.
Can we-
Chicken rollers.
I mean, that's all I can
Can
figure.
we buy a wig and put it on your head?
Are they attractive?
I want to
Corey?
apply it.
So that
What?
you want,
I wanna
that's what he
apply it.
means.
No.
Corey, I've got a question. Do you think they're attractive?
Would you?
No.
Okay.
Corey's a racist though.
I
He doesn't like
guarantee-
black kids.
I guarantee that there's somebody
I don't
out there.
think they're black. I think they're white.
Oh, he don't like white kids who act black. That's where Corey's at.
or black kids who act white.
I don't know what they are.
Kids.
It's
Can we just say
crazy
kids?
crap.
No, you like kids.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
But
Corey doesn't. Corey's not attracted to anybody.
What
unless
kind
they're
of
a
force
video
do you think
game.
Corey like to run through?
Forced to solitude.
All right, Hope. What news do you have this week?
Well, apparently, a second person is now charged with murder that happened in August from two men that died. Their bodies were found floating in the lake. This was in LaGrange, Georgia. They've now found the. What?
How?
Anyway,
Well, the water's fine.
Most of the time.
Doing time.
They find your body in LaGrange. They got a lot of dead folks down there.
okay, so the dead bodies of 46-year-old Caswell and 31-year-old
What?
Lado,
I don't
L-
know.
Lidocaine.
Lodato,
Lado.
Okay.
Lado.
Lado.
were found floating in the West Point Lake on 2 consecutive days in August. Like, I mean, okay.
So wait, one day and
I think
another
Peter
day?
wrote this article because, like, does that mean that
bobbing in the
does that mean that like these bodies were just out there floating for
Yes.
2 consecutive days, or they just
Or
found one and
found
then found
one,
another
and
one?
I think
the
it's we
next day?
found one in the next one.
They all float down here.
Anyway, so wow. Okay, hold on. No. It was the guy. What the?
Yeah,
first
it wasn't
guy.
you.
Hold on. You're not that funny. All right. So anyway,
Listen.
arrested earlier on murder charges was 39-year-old Joshua Nutt,
Nut.
All right.
Nutt Nutt of Lagrange.
There you
He
go.
was also
Wow.
charged with robbery.
You know he's gonna get all sorts of prison jokes.
We also
I'll give you a
something in
nut.
prison.
About the last name in your butt.
I'll
About to
give
give
you a
you-
nut.
All right, go
Anyway.
ahead. Hope.
So, apparently the other person was a Abrana, Abbrianna.
Black
Williams.
people names.
Abrana.
Say it right.
I don't even
What?
fucking
It's
know.
those people of the
Albino.
chicken.
Chicken
Oh,
eating
people
variety.
of the chicken eating varieties.
So, yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
Okay. So also, remains have been found in Colorado that are believed to
Gabby
be
Petito.
no
Oh.
JFK Jr.
much more interesting a story. Okay.
Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas" song.
I do Mariah Carey.
Human remains found
Oh.
in the Rocky Mountain
It's not
National
Mariah
Park
Carey.
in Colorado are believed to be those of a hiker who disappeared nearly 40 years ago during a ski trip, officials at the park said on Thursday. In February of 1983, Rudy Mooter,
Rudy.
Neuter.
Rudy Toot Toot.
27-year-old man from West Germany who was living in Fort Collins, Colorado,
What
was
does
reported
Halloween mean,
overdue by his roommate 6 days after he set out for a 2 to 3 night ski trip.
He's got a hell of a visa situation he's got to sort out before we let him go home.
y'all? Like, where do they send the remains? That country doesn't even exist anymore.
Anyway, so during a extensive 4-day search, rescuers found a snow cave that contained Mr. Mooter's sleeping bag and other gear and a cache of food nearby. However, they did not find Mr. Mooter
Okay.
till
'Cause he was
40
dead.
years till 40 years later. So
He was busy unibombing.
Maybe he could run for vice president.
no, maybe he's the guy behind the Tylenol murders.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Anyway, so for people who are interested in this show, I don't like it personally, but people who like Sons of Anarchy, sucks to be you because William Lucky died. He's 80.
Who's that?
Oh, who's that?
I don't know. He was in Sons of Anarchy.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
He was an
Megan.
actor. Apparently, he played the biker Piney Winston.
Did he do anything else
No,
ever?
No, that was what he was known for.
That's it. That's all he's
Being
ever done.
a douchebag
Really?
biker.
Like, there's no like Wikipedia thing and say, hey, he was on all these damn movies.
Nope.
Mm.
Not according to Hope.
No, that was really that's the only thing they have him listed for.
Dead and being dead.
That he was in Sons of Anarchy.
So he's
And
in
like I
Sons of
said,
Anarchy. He
it's
died.
a terrible.
Who's that creepy looking guy?
You're gonna find out. George
Okay.
Zimmerman event was canceled at an Idaho hotel. A weekend event featuring a speech by George Zimmerman was nixed by an Idaho.
murderer?
Idaho, yes,
Okay. That's what I was
Okay.
thinking. It's like,
Idaho
Is he allowed to leave
hotel
the state?
group after the company learned the man who killed Florida teenager Trayvon Martin was slated to be headlining attraction at their venue. The gathering billed as the Lethal Force Gun Laws 2021 Tactics and Strategies conference was to begin Friday and end on Monday at the Riverside Hotel in Boise.
Do they have, like,
Did you
Talk
just
about
say
that
the
next.
shoot black people concert? Is that what you just said?
No. Hold on. Let me go.
Convention.
I don't know
Oh,
what
the
they.
shoot black people convention. Okay.
I don't know really what they thought was going to be at this convention. But anyway, so Lethal Force Gun Laws 2021 Tactics and Strategies Conference.
why does that sound just like somebody put together a bunch of hashtags from the
How to murder people legally.
hashtag gun laws,
Icicle.
hashtag
Icicle dagger.
Yeah, I believe that. Or hashtag gun laws, hashtag whatever.
Yeah.
Throw a bunch of hashtags together.
Hashtag lethal. Hashtag force. Hashtag tactics.
Yeah, that's what it sounds
This sounds like there's a lot of obese white guys there.
I want them guns.
I know I've told this story before, but it wasn't that long ago. It's probably been about a year. that I was down at 106 and 85 at the, what is that, Hess or whatever it's called now.
It used to be Hess as a pilot now.
Okay, the pilot. And this dude who was roughly 5 times my size, huge man,
So fatter,
much
balder
fatter.
and wider.
Yes.
Was
But
he a
shorter.
Halloween king?
No, I don't know what he was.
We got competition.
But
You know what I'm
short-
talking about, though, don't you?
Oh, no, it was not him. I do know who you're talking. It was not him. He looked like he could have been part of that family, though. And-
What kills me is how she's like one of these really. We nailed it on the last podcast. She's like really one of these woke people, and he's like the biggest racist there ever was. Like card carrying Ku Klux Klan.
True. So, anyways,
The Ku Klux Klan. He couldn't get in the real Ku Klux Klan, so he has to make up the Ku Klux Klan because he thinks he's
Has
in
the
Ku
Klan
Klux
sent
Klan.
you invites?
He's really not in the
That's
Ku
what we
Klux
get
Klan, but he's got a sheet with two.
what? Derek froze. All right, I'll tell my
Wow.
story real quick while Derek's froze. Then.
So, Derek, you said last time that you had invite from all these different organizations. Has the Klan sent you an invite yet?
No, but I do know some people in the Klan.
But anyway, so this
I'm
fat
sure
dude
you do.
It's
The
the
fake
South
Klan.
don't know somebody in the Klan. That would be more surprising.
You just may not know they are.
So, anyways, this fat dude.
I mean, I'm sure that I do know somebody, but I don't know who they would be.
Oh, probably half of them related to you.
I'm
Honestly,
sure
I
they
don't think the Klan's really that racist anymore.
I don't think they're that relevant anymore. So,
Probably-
but-
Well, we better let Blake tell his story, or he'll get pissy and mute himself again.
Okay, everybody, be quiet. Blake, you have the floor.
do I have the floor on my podcast?
Until you fall through.
Shut
it.
up, everyone!
If you're gonna bitch about
All right, viewers, everyone, be quiet. Listen to Blake. It's story time.
So, anyways, there was this fat dude at the gas station, and there was a black guy who came in, and the black guy was open carrying as well. And the fat white dude sees the black dude open carrying, and what does he try to do? Reach over and put his hand over his gun, but he's too fat to get his hand back to where the gun was at. And he has to use his other hand to assist to get it over there. And I just looked at because I'm standing behind him, and I said, dude, when you're that big and your rings are that far apart, I said, I think I'd just take a chance with the bullet because odds of him hitting the vital organ are slim.
slimmer than you are.
Do what, Derek?
I said, and that was story time with the fat man.
Well, I'm just telling
how
you. That,
offended was
I'm
he?
just okay. Can I say something about open carry?
look, go ahead.
I don't understand open carry. Why do you want to open carry? Most of these people that open carry guns think they're something that they're not.
I'm with you. I don't understand why you want people to know you got guns.
If you've got a gun, don't advertise it. Don't show people. Who cares?
They are the
People
stars
that
of
open carry have something to
action
prove.
hero movies in their head.
You think that's what it is, Corey? That
Yeah.
they're thinking they're going to get a moment to be the action
It
hero.
just takes
Yes.
one good man with a
Yes.
gun, Blake.
So
They want to be that one good man.
I promise you, even though like there's a chance that I may have a gun in the vehicle, okay, I promise you that if a shooting takes place, as long as nobody's shooting at me, I'm not getting involved.
Well, that's the best thing because if you get involved, they'll pin it on you.
Right. I mean,
There's
you
a
know,
guy down there shooting somebody. Not my business.
that's right.
He
Keep
stays
on
down
going.
there. It ain't my
I got
business.
my sneakers
Come up
on.
here.
I'm running.
Can I just say, like,
No.
having worked in a very public job,
Having
at one
shot
point,
at people.
I did not shoot at people. Thank you very much.
They
Okay,
said you
I
did.
shot the gun. I just did not shoot at them.
Calamity
Anyway.
Jane here.
Anyway,
She did not shoot.
so
She shot the sheriff.
no, because so I was working a retail job whenever they first introduced open carry in the state of Georgia. Okay.
Yeah.
And can I just say that most of the men who decided that they like needed to have their gun on their hip and like, come into the store and everything, these were the same guys that every time they would come to the counter, they would literally put their junk on the counter. Like, I don't even know how that happened, but you're sitting there looking and like, there's this man, you can totally tell the man is setting his dick and balls on your counter, but it's like through his pants.
You want to show it off. Look what I got.
Yeah.
And you remember the store, that was not an easy feat because we had this like rack that came out. So
Right.
like you had to lean over and set your junk
Look, I
on
go
it.
back to the point that
Let them wear their
Prominent.
insecurity on their hips.
no, I look. It goes back to they feel like they want to live in white earth times or something, And I've got no understanding of why in the world you'd want people to know you've got that.
Insecurity issues.
I mean, that's stupid.
I'd
Don't
rather,
advertise.
You're that
yeah,
fearful.
I would
stay
rather
home.
have the element of surprise.
Yeah,
Right.
If you're that fearful in life, stay home.
If somebody walks in and they're going to rob the place, they see a gun on your side, they're going to shoot you first.
Right.
Hey, Blake and I have actually been through shooting.
But these people aren't too
Yeah,
smart.
college, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Charleston.
Yeah.
Jimmy Charles.
And we did it the best way that we could possibly do it.
Drink beer and wait on shit to calm down.
I did not drink beer, but I was pretty wasted on margaritas.
Well, I've been held at gunpoint. I've been shot at. Not too long ago, I got shot at in Tacoma and had a brand new car full of bullet holes.
But yeah, but no. My point
What do
is,
you do?
yeah, he makes people mad.
Clearly.
You don't
Look
know.
at him.
what
Apparently, he
does.
steals people's
Clearly.
girlfriend. Won't steal people's girlfriend.
Yeah, he won't. He won't.
Parks in the handicrapable spot.
But the thing is, they didn't show you a picture of the front of the truck. I had a handicap tag in there.
Yeah, he
a
did.
hanger. My mother is handicapped, and she was with me, and we were going to Mexican restaurant, so we parked in the handicap because she's handicapped. But
We've
because,
avoided this.
because they think
We've avoided this topic for some time. Do we want to
Tell
spearhead
your
it?
side of the
Do
story.
we want to spearhead this topic?
I mean, we might as well. We got the man.
I mean, yeah. I mean, okay, so we'll set the backstory. What? This has been about 4 months ago now, right?
No,
3 to
was it?
4 months ago.
3 to 4 months ago.
Really? Has it been that
Yeah.
long? We've been
I thought
doing
it
this
was
thing that
So
long?
so Derek parks in a handicap spot. As Derek says, he's got the sticker. I've seen it. It's legit. Derek's got the sticker.
My mother is disabled.
Sorry.
She can hardly walk.
Right. Right. No, I get it. So these people at Papa John's get pissed off at Derek, and they create a
scene.
shitstorm basically,
They make
and
a scene.
they video it. To
I
which
went
Derek,
viral.
yeah, Derek gets put on. What did you get put on? Facebook?
Northeast Georgia idiot spotter.
Okay. But then you don't make your case any better
No.
when you go up and you're yelling
No.
at them.
Well, I didn't say billionaire. I did say
It
millionaire.
did sound like you said it.
I don't know if they altered it or what, but it took them a long time to post it. But what was ridiculous is in the comments, they're like, oh, this Derek Martin's a douchebag. I've never met him, but he's a douchebag because my friend says he's a douchebag. And then they're like, he parks in this spot all the time in his new Maserati, his new ZL1, his new GT500, and his new truck because he doesn't want it dinged. No, I park there because my mother's handicapped, dumbass. You know, but you know, my mother is not entitled to be handicapped, and if she is, she's not entitled to park in handicapped parking spots because they think I'm some rich prick that drives nice cars and they've got something against me. So y'all can all go to hell.
So there's Derek's side of things. After 4 months,
Take a picture of the front of the truck where the handicap
And I'll
hanger is
say-
in it.
go ahead. What you got? to say?
I have honestly never been a person who, you know what, I don't care.
Yeah, that's what I want to. That's my whole point.
Like what?
Why would you give a fuck where somebody else parked?
But the spot wasn't even handicapped really because the sign was missing, and it
It was
wasn't
formerly
and I told them, I
formerly
said,
handicapped.
And
But-
they called the law on me, and the law's like, he's got a handicap hanger, but he doesn't have to have it because it's not handicapped.
It doesn't. Why did? But here's my question: why do they give a fuck? Why is it their business?
Jealousy,
Yeah, what
jealousy,
does
jealousy,
it matter?
jealousy.
Why are
But
they?
no, I think they would do that with anybody. It wouldn't matter
No,
whether you or
I'm the
not.
only person they've ever
But
done it
no,
to.
because they like to patrol that parking lot.
You know, they think they're God's gifts to the world.
They do. I mean, seriously, they've always patroled that parking lot, even
They're-
when you're not
they're
there.
Late 20s, mid 30s, working at Papa John's. Come
Well,
on.
one of them's in jail.
Losers.
One of them didn't he do that shooting not
Well, they
too long
did-
ago?
They
No,
need
he's
to,
the one that got shot.
Oh,
they need to
damn.
come
I'm
across the road.
sure. I'm
imagine
sure
why.
he started some kind of bull with this guy. I'm sure there's some kind of backstory. I'm sure he's not an innocent victim.
I'm just saying. I
If they
have
would've-
never been this person who was just like so. I mean, I have better things to do with my life than to worry about what other people are doing. If I wanted to be a cop, I'd go be a cop.
I just wanted to take my mother to the Mexican restaurant to eat supper for the night, and I'm getting a call
I thought
saying,
you were going to get a Papa John's pizza.
I've never eaten
Who?
Papa John's. That's awful.
I thought that's what the
No,
that's
he
what-
was at the Mexican place next to Papa John's,
Right.
Oh,
So,
I've
Yeah.
only
I
listened-
get a call.
and then Papa
that-
John's decided that they wanted to
Be
intercede, and the Mexican restaurant even came out and told them to leave him alone.
And Mauricio's pretty cool.
You're right.
And-
Mauricio was mad.
They kept on.
Golly.
Now, if they really want to enforce this,
But then
shit,
you
they
go-
should go across the road a little bit and see all these idiots who park in this park.
But not the fucking enforcement. It's look. I'm a
There's
firm
no
believer.
enforcement in a private parking lot.
I agree, but I'm a firm believer in leave people the fuck
What
alone.
it is they thought he was really a Martinez.
Well, and here's the other problem.
No, it's
It's that-
jealousy because it was evident in the comments. They're like,
Oh, well, I
he's
mean,
got
what was
this
the first
car.
thing they
He's
got?
got that
We-
car.
we
He
listened to
thinks
the
he's
video. The
better
guy
than
goes,
everybody
Look
else.
at him in his brand new truck. Blah blah. Blah. Did he not? First
Yeah,
thing he said.
Something. But I
Right.
mean, the thing is that it doesn't matter. That's like, in all honesty, that's Walmart's parking lot. Everything else around it is just kind of
Walmart owns the
Property.
entire complex. Everybody rents from Walmart.
yes,
Right.
yes. So you can park anywhere within that parking area.
And
And
unless
it-
Walmart decides to do something,
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
My
Right.
thing is like you said, I don't care where people park as long as they don't park in my way.
Well, they called a tow truck to tow me, and the police is like, "You can't tow him." I talked to the police for maybe 30 seconds. I said, "This is ridiculous. I'm not doing anything wrong," and they agreed with me. I said, "Can I go back to my meal in the Mexican restaurant?" I went back in the Mexican restaurant, and when I come out 45 to 50 minutes later, the guy was still out there arguing with the police on how I was wrong.
Because he's right, you're wrong.
They're
Derek.
like, "You need to be a decent human being." Blah blah blah.
You need to
Asshole,
be a decent
I'm
human being.
taking my
Mind your own-
mother out
mind
to
your-
eat. She's disabled. We parked in a handicap spot.
Why don't
Is
you
that not being decent?
Mind your own damn business.
Kiss my ass.
they can't. They won't. They won't mind their own damn business.
Well, they work at Papa John's, so they don't have anything better to do with their lives.
I don't know if that was just like that's not what they recorded you saying, because that's not what you said in the recording.
Derek, I just got your message. Is the audio better now or no?
Yes, way better. It was off at first, but it's working, and that's exactly what I said. Somebody heard that they had some kind of software and changed the frequency of my voice because I said millionaire. There's no way I'm a billionaire. I have $1 million worth of assets. Yes, I do, but I don't have $1 billion worth of assets.
Well,
I heard millionaire.
Yeah, I did. That's why I said millionaire.
I don't remember. They took the thing down, so I couldn't go back and re-listen.
I never actually got to see the video.
I
That was
also
disappointing.
heard you say that you studied pre-law.
Yeah,
I did.
That-
And I don't know why I said that. I was
He was-
mad. You know,
he was ready to
I'm
fight.
like-
You can tell.
I mean,
he was getting frustrated. You could see it.
I was frustrated because, I mean, that makes my mother feel bad that they think she shouldn't park in a handicapped parking spot. You know, she's like, are they being against me? Are they making fun of me? You know, and when you start messing with my mama, that's fine.
Well, the thing
That's
is,
time to fight.
they were just assholes, and that's what they do. That's what assholes do.
They're
Right.
just jealous because they're not handicapped.
Yeah, they ain't got a new Z71.
Well, I mean, they
pickup.
are handicapped.
Or a millionaire.
They are
Or
handicapped.
a Maserati. They mentioned that Maserati several times. They're like, you can come by like clockwork on Wednesday or Sunday night. and
Derek
that
ain't even got a
will be
Maserati no
parked
more.
there. I don't even have one no more. I sold it.
What you should do, you should just buy that chain there of Papa John's and just fire them all.
Do it.
I ain't worth. Is it worth
Eric
it?
doesn't sell cocaine, so he wouldn't make money with a Papa John's franchise.
I think it's more like weed now.
Oh, is it not cocaine anymore?
Weed and pills.
Well, we can learn him.
You know, when they
You
had the
wanna learn-
old one
You want to learn how to push some
here
coke?
in town, that was how they made their money. Was they would push cocaine out the back door.
Huh.
Yeah, and the guy he owned that and
We know
the
a
Dairy
Pizza Hut
Queen.
that does that in Charleston.
There is no other explanation for that pizza.
There was no pizza getting sold at that place.
There are a lot of people.
I don't know what's going on at this one,
Weed pizza?
but I know that one night I was at the Mexican restaurant and somebody had passed out in their car in front of Papa John's. I don't know if it was an employee, a customer, or what.
Given the record in Stevens County, they were probably dead.
And then
Right, Corey?
Sure.
2 weeks later, the manager, the one who started all this, gets shot. I mean, he had to provoke this guy.
How much
No
you
one
pay
knows
that guy
the
to shoot that
truth.
guy?
None. I didn't know anything.
None.
about
He did it for free. Okay. Just had to
Yeah,
talk
I
to
owe
him.
you one for this one, brother. That's an asshole. I took him out
No, I'll do this one. No,
on the house.
I will testify on his
Looking for an
behalf
excuse to
that the
get
guy
him.
he shot was a troublemaker and he was probably provoked to do it.
Well, it goes back to don't be an asshole to people.
That's
I
right.
agree. I mean, I think that's the thing is
I'm
people.
generally a nice person. I'm not an asshole to people unless somebody's an asshole to me.
Especially when people who run around with guns on their hip.
Mhm.
Don't be an asshole. You get shot.
Do it like the old time days. You gotta
I don't
agree
know.
with
Hey,
somebody.
I've got to go back. We got to rewind what Derek just said. I'm not an asshole unless they're an asshole to me. There was a pro wrestler one time who did absolutely nothing, and you got you all worked up.
Well, that's part of the show. That's how it's supposed to go. His name was.
It is how it used to go. It ain't how it goes no more.
No,
now.
that's how
I
it
don't
goes.
know that the
In
audience
wrestling.
is supposed to be that person that provokes them.
Seriously, once upon a time at pro wrestling shows, it was encouraged for
Yeah,
the
they encouraged me that night to talk
To do
crap.
that.
to
Back in the
wrestlers.
old, back in the old
Right.
day, the heels had to have people
Right.
escort them to their cars, and they'd take them.
because people try to fight them. Yeah,
Because the promoter pulled me back and he's like, "You're doing really good." He's like, "Keep it on, keep it up, keep it up." That's how we
That was-
got front row seats.
who was it? Bobby.
I don't remember who it was. He's like, "Keep it up, keep it up." And
We already had those tickets.
It was, but we got favorable to status because Craig. We knew Craig.
Yeah, shit. We like I
Wasn't
said, we
it
set.
was put
and
on
then
by
Hope was
The
like, "Oh my
FFA.
God, shut up, shut up." She wasn't in on it.
Yeah,
And
Hope's
y'all
really-
left her with me.
Hope-
Her and her
Hope
friend.
concerned
Who was
Derek's
her
gonna get her
friend that was
killed.
with us that night?
No, I was just sitting there and I've got this loudmouth like yelling in my ear, and these like big guys coming out, and he's like, "I'm gonna fight you! I'm gonna fight you!" I'm like, he's gonna throw me in front of him.
Who was with you that night?
I'm gonna fight you. I mean, she's gonna fight you.
Who was with you that night, Hope?
What?
Who was with you that night? Some girl.
Not down there. It was just
Yeah,
me.
there was.
down
There
there.
was some girl with you.
No, she was up there on the further up. I met her later during like the intermission thing. She was the girl I went to school with.
And who
but,
was that?
We're not going to dox somebody here. On,
Well, I didn't know.
There goes the digits.
yeah,
You
she's
can
still
say a
alive.
first name.
She ain't
She's-
suicide
I mean,
or
she's-
nothing.
No, she's still a friend of mine. I'm still friends with her.
Oh.
And she wants to
But
keep
we're not doxing her. She was nice.
Well, yeah, we'll talk about this later, Derek.
Yeah, all fair.
yeah, you,
Derek wants
is she,
these
Derek
digits.
wants to know if she's single.
Yes, she is.
Derek wants these digits on
I
air.
don't remember
Right
who
now.
it was.
Call her right now on the air. See if she-
See,
No. We got to
Kid.
see who she. You got to tell me who she is first. Text
No.
me.
no, that's not how this works.
No.
she has 2 kids.
Her name is
Oh,
Derek's
I don't know
first
about
cousin.
hey, got kids. I mean,
Oh, she's my first cousin.
Derek,
I
You
don't
know,
know.
she might be. They were all part of the FFA and crap like that.
What does that mean?
Does that mean they're my cousin if they're in the FFA?
Derek, you were part of the FFA?
I never was.
I didn't either. I thought you were 4-H or something.
Never.
you know who
Okay.
was part of the FFA though? There,
I
Derek.
was in the Unity Club.
You know, Derek. You know who was part of the FFA?
Go
The
boy.
Halloween King.
I was part
Oh,
of the FFA.
he still wears the belt buckle. He is a 5-gallon bucket.
I was part of it too. God,
Did you get the belt buckle?
no, I had.
Then
the,
you weren't good
I had
enough.
the jacket.
Oh, you had the
Because
jacket.
he got no. This is not a
I
joke.
won. I
He
was the reason
won.
why we won statewide dairy judging
He-
championships.
yeah, that sounds like a accomplishment from hell.
I don't want to brag. I'm gonna put
He-
this on my job resume.
This is not
I
a
know
joke.
what a good dairy cow looks like.
This is not a joke. He won the belt buckle because of the fact that he raised a cow, and that was the prize.
Because
Yeah,
I knew when I went out there and I was judging these cows, I was like, all right, which one brings their milkshake to the yard?
I tell y'all what, he
Damn
won
right,
the ultimate
that's better
cow
than yours.
in the end.
The what?
He
He-
won the ultimate cow in the end.
he got all the dairy.
He can. Oh, I ain't gonna say it. It's bad. It's bad.
This is getting
But he
nasty.
can eat, do something, and do something else all at the same time.
Oh well, and there goes my hamburger patty that I made for dinner.
There's a ghost
It
behind
didn't
you,
help
fat
anything
man.
that whatever Megan smokes smells like burnt popcorn. I don't even understand. Like, how does cigarettes smell like burnt popcorn?
Megan's smoking the.
Oh, is that what she's doing? Going out the door, going to the smoker's lane?
Yeah, she was going to smoke. Megan's smoking the new Marlboro popcorn flavored 100.
Times are tough when you can't afford tobacco. You crumble up.
Smoker's lounge.
I smell it now too.
That's what it smells like. It smells like fucking burnt popcorn.
I can't smell it.
I I would hope
Well,
not.
go put a bag of Jiffy Pop in. Then you can. You'll smell it all for like 100 years.
It does. It's just I've never smelled it like this. This is weird. It's damn weird.
Hope's having a stroke.
I can't smell, so
We channel Orville Redenbacher.
You have bad smelling. I know you have bad taste. So
oh,
Well, I mean, obviously she's got better taste, you know. Than, she at least has middling taste. I mean, she could have had really bad taste, where you
Corey?
you are only better looking than what 0.8 billion people. Is that what we determined earlier?
Blake feels like he was flopping around like a fish trying to delve out that diss.
Oh, okay. I see where this is at now. It's just everybody's turned on Blake's where we're at.
Oh, I'm not against you.
Oh, nice.
It's what we do.
That's what you do.
come on,
To us.
it's your turn to insult him now,
Yeah,
Derek.
go ahead, Derek. You get your
Get
real
him.
quick.
Get him, Derek.
I don't know what to say. I don't have any insults for him.
Oh, what you're saying is there's no insults for him because he's already insulting enough.
Oh,
That is
Oh,
what I said.
That's what I heard. Isn't that what you heard?
that's what I heard.
Dang, Derek, I thought y'all were friends.
Golly,
We are best friends.
he saved you from that cow.
I saved who from what? Oh yeah, that was not me. No, I did not take the bullet from that one.
Woo!
The Halloween man is still taking that bullet.
Halloween man's
He's
taking
probably
off.
taking that bullet
No,
right
imagine if I was
now.
married to that. Oh my God, I'd be poor.
The left one's got butter.
You would not be poor. You'd be dead. You'd have suicided
Ugh.
years ago.
You'll hear Corey. Say it again, Corey.
The left one is buttermilk. The right one's cottage cheese.
Oh, that's nasty.
Mm-mm.
And the third one,
Yogurt down below.
The Greek
So
kind.
Extra Greek.
Ugh.
Ah, gross.
Now with 10 times more.
Can you
yeast.
just imagine when he gets to work in that thing and it gets all frothed up?
Yeah, can you imagine the smells that come from that there?
Oh my God.
Well, you don't have to imagine.
You reckon he coats it in peanut butter first before he gets down there?
There's some vanilla extract in there. It's like churning butter.
Making oatmeal cookies.
He's got the old butter churn going.
Oh my
Thank you.
God.
But I guarantee you,
I think we broke Derek.
yeah, you broke me. I don't know how. All I know is she's taller than me now. I don't know how you grow once you get past 25, but
Fat's on her feet now.
I'm gonna go throw up.
I think she's at least 7'6".
She's got little bellies on the heels of
She's
her
milking
feet
for 2 now.
It's gained 6-7 inches.
Your toes have back tips.
Did they finally put some like shoes on her or something? They
And
finally.
she had the worst
Tennis
taste.
rackets.
She had the worst white trash taste of anybody. She liked
Well,
clearly
Hey, look who she dated.
like chrome furniture and stuff like that. No.
What
Derek-
kind of-
she
what
would have
kind
had
of
Derek
furniture?
working at a shoe
Like
store.
chrome furniture, like a chrome coffee table, a chrome bed. I mean, anything chrome. And I'm like, why do you want that? That's the ugliest crap I've ever seen in my life.
Chrome
Oh,
dildo.
that's classy. I guess it's classy for the trailer park.
Chrome cattle milker.
I'm surprised they don't have a chrome house.
They might. Oh, I bet they. You think they got a mirror over the bed?
I have no idea. I don't want to find out. Can you? That's a lot of lard.
Oh, that'd be messed up.
Want some yogurt?
I just don't think. I think there's things that you just shouldn't see.
I mean, could you imagine?
The
Like,
toe jam.
okay, so there are certain sights in this world that I would be fine going blind before seeing.
She's got
Well,
toe jam
I
football.
had this conversation with you the other day that I would rather sit down and listen to our parents reminisce about the night I was, procreated over having this whatever this moment was. I feel like there
You
are
weren't
moments
live
in
for
time. What?
You weren't a live birth. You were hatched.
If you could go back in time and watch your own conception, would you?
Is there something?
If that's a requirement to time travel, you have to go back and see your own conception.
I'd do
Would
it.
you time travel?
I would do it because I want to go
Every
back
time
and
you
see what
time
happened
travel?
to Biggie and Tupac.
So you would go watch your parents
John
conceive
John.
you.
It doesn't matter if you enjoy it.
No. You have to
Enjoying it's not
watch.
I have to question. Would it be weird to beat off during it?
Yes, I think
Okay.
it would be very weird.
Would it be
to beat
weirder
off
to
there.
join in?
I mean,
What if
you're-
I'm my own dad?
Grandpa Enos moment there. I mean, sure, if that's how it happened, I guess.
Take your jar of peanut butter with you and go into the
You're
TARDIS.
making me some yogurt tonight, boys.
Can't
But
make
no, I'm
yogurt
just-
with a peanut
could-
butter
okay.
jar.
You can.
So if that was the case, if you had to do that to go back in time, you'd have no issue. You could do it.
Is it like every time you go back or
No,
just once?
sure. Every time you go back, every time you use
Well,
the
I mean,
machine.
eventually you get desensitized. To it. Like, oh, well, here's where they get the clothes come off. Check. Oh, yep. There's
Thank you.
penis. Check.
I imagine
And
like ours
there
is
it
just
is.
Would you
pretty
be like sad if you
It's
go
like 2
back
minutes
and then,
and
like,
it's done.
you're sitting there and you have to watch that and you look over and you're like, man, my dad's bigger than I am.
That would be so weird. Okay. Well, there you go.
I thought she was gonna say about
Man,
your
if
dad.
that was-
No, I'm good. I don't want to hear stories. Okay, but it's okay. So
I would.
Is there anything in this world that
you
you
would want to
assume
hear stories about your dad's penis?
No, I
Is that
mean,
what you just
I
said?
would do the time.
you would do
travel
the
thing.
time travel? Derek, would you do the time travel if you had to watch your own conception to be able to time travel?
No, I wouldn't. No.
Staring into the vortex.
You would. Derek said no, he wouldn't.
It'd be kind of pointless.
I mean, but that would. I guess it would be like a reminder that you could butterfly effect.
Right.
If you have to make sure you
That's
can
what's
see
in
it.
the. That's what you stare at it in the void. It's the Time Lords. Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
I guess you could watch it, and then you could go back and get the lottery numbers and go back and give them to yourself and win the lottery and end up rich. So I don't know.
No,
What?
I would totally do sports betting.
I can't. It won't. It won't open.
It's like air suction.
Do sports betting.
What?
That's where out you would go. You'd go back in time and
Ew.
It's just coffee.
Here, let me
hope
try.
got Dairy Queened all over.
Oh gosh.
It did this to me yesterday, didn't it, Corey?
What would you assume
It's just
If-
coffee.
if okay? So let's just say there's like to me, I believe I would rather go blind than see the Halloween King and Queen go at it. What would it take? To,
Halloween.
do you think that's what it
Halloween. Halloween. Halloween.
only
No,
comes
you know-
once a year?
You know what they're saying now? What they're saying nowadays is last Christmas I gave you.
No.
All I want for Christmas is you.
No.
You think she's got a bow on herself for Christmas, and that's what he gets for Christmas?
It's just a bow. Just a bow.
Unwraps her.
It covers nothing.
Could you imagine that titty drop? That you'd make a hell of a noise. Like a piss. Garshunk.
Scientists discovered a meteorite had struck the Earth. Oh, cancel that. It was just a fat girl's titty.
7.3 aftershocks.
Fat girl's titties. Then they used to call these the twin craters. And then we just learned a fat girl got plowed here. So- all right. So
Okay. We got
We're-
listeners that are getting probably disgusted.
They're sick
by
of
this
hearing
point.
about this poor fat girl.
people listen to Howard Stern.
Yeah, but he also knows when to let it go.
No, he doesn't. They've been talking
Before
about
we go-
They've been talking about Ronnie's asshole and getting pegged for the past 12 years.
Hey Megan, have you had a chance to peg Blake's asshole yet?
Nobody has pegged Blake's asshole.
That you're willing to talk about.
No one has pegged. The only person who has or will ever
That's
is a
what that's-
proctologist.
That's what that cinnamon broom up there's for, so it smells better.
Oh gosh, y'all still talking about that cinnamon broom.
See, if we get enough Patreon subscribers, maybe we can have it Megan, Peg, and Blake, and we can just record it for
Hope, show everybody your OnlyFans real quick. Hope's gonna show off her OnlyFans. There it is. Hope's OnlyFans. You can check that out anytime you want.
fatbaldandwhite.com.
That's right. So I've decided I'm going to nix the $100,000 giveaway.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just giving it to Derek.
But
'Cause
Congratulations.
He's the only Patreon.
You're the
still.
only Patreon subscriber we've got or are going to get.
No one
I'll
likes
wait to the year's Eve to accept.
So I'm just giving it to Derek. I've said fuck it. I'm not doing it anymore. We got nobody's joined.
So I guess Derek, you don't even have to pull it out of your account.
Yep. You don't even have to do the anonymous man. You can just keep it. Fuck it. We're
To
done.
you from you.
There
Sounds
you
like
go.
the worst Christmas ever.
No.
Derek gets to keep the $100,000.
I can't believe nobody signed up.
Halloween Town.
Halloween Pound Town. That's the worst Christmas ever.
That's what it is. Everybody had to. They were sending money over to the Halloween King and Queens Patreon.
Oh, did they have a sign out there that said Halloween Pound Town?
I don't know.
No, that's just what Corey called it. Was the Halloween Pound Town.
Ooh.
Do you think they could go out and camp in the strange Halloween thing that they have there? Their little city, do dirty shit.
Into the city?
The skeletons watching.
The skeletons watching.
It's the only thing that would watch.
See, I've never seen it in person.
You can't drive by or they'll shoot at your car. So, I mean, you know.
No, I can drive by. I've got so many vehicles, they don't know what I'm driving.
Oh, that's
by.
what it is. That's why Derek keeps changing.
Incognito.
Don't anybody ever know what
I
he
got my
means.
15 vehicles.
Stalk that Dairy Queen.
What else you got in the news, Oak? Anything?
I do. I have one more. Hold on. Let me pull it up. It's
No,
so
they actually try to avoid me. Anytime I see them, they go the other way.
They
Well,
avoid everybody.
yeah, they avoid us too.
It's shame.
Yeah.
So
Shame.
in
Shunned.
Shame.
We've been shunned like we're
No,
Amish.
they are
That's
shame.
great. I'd rather be shunned than be part of Halloween Pound Town.
You know, if you try hard enough, you might get in there for a little bit of.
You could squeeze between the two. You'd die.
You would.
There've been diamonds made with less pressure.
Okay. So CBS has announced that it's going to do Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Frosty the Snowman specials this year.
Okay, like the
They do
clay.
every year.
Every year?
It's that time. They're releasing the lineup. It's that time.
Okay. They do that every year.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't complain. I don't.
That's the
I
point.
don't
It's that
hate-
time of the year.
I'll watch it. I ain't gonna lie, I'll watch it.
Blake bought me the set.
I did years
I've
ago.
got it too upstairs somewhere.
It okay. So we'll discuss this really quick. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer's okay. What was the other one you said?
Frosty the Snowman.
Frosty the Snowman
I don't care for the Frosty the
was
Snowman.
a jolly happy soul.
What's the one with Snow Miser and Heat
Rudolph.
Miser? That is
Oh,
not
that's
Rudolph.
Rudolph's New
The
Year
year without
or
Santa
something,
Claus.
ain't it?
It's
No,
Rudolph.
I
Look at
thought it
that.
was the year without a Santa
It's the year
Claus.
without a Santa Claus, but it's Rudolph in it. So.
That one's a good one.
I'm Mr.
Yep.
Heat Miser,
I-
whatever I touch.
I enjoy that
Sun.
one.
Yeah, that one is good. I like them all. Though.
So
I like those little
Like-
clay figures.
the Charlie Brown one I hate.
I hate Charlie Brown.
I don't
It's
like
all
Charlie.
right. I don't like the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
I like Charlie Brown.
Yeah, I don't
Megan's,
like Charlie
Megan's
Brown.
trying to create a new old OnlyFans over there,
Well, she also.
getting naked.
Oh
Oh, we're doing this?
no, Brian, keep
Put
yours
your
on.
clothes back on.
Ah.
But anyways, yeah. So we've got that to look forward to. So expect a lot of alcoholism between
our-
here and
Hey, on the plus side, as Christmas gets closer, our favorite song is going to be here soon.
Which one's that?
Bourbon.
Oh yes, I will. You know what? I'm going to play us out with a Christmas song tonight. That's what I'm going to do.
Too early.
No, it's our favorite
It's our
Christmas
favorite
song.
Christmas song. We're going to play it
I
early out
listened
with.
to it the other day.
But
And it's not a
first,
rap song.
it's time for something else.
Yeah. You ready, Derek?
I haven't done any research this week, but I've got
Oh,
From the swamps of Tallahassee. Don't care much for convention. He gonna be what he wants to be. Who's this man? Who's this man? That no one and everyone has seen. Who's this man? Who's this man? I know it can only be. Who runs naked through a dairy farm? Florida man, Florida man. Who never fears any bodily harm? Florida man, Florida man.
all right, Derek. What sort of Florida man story have you got coming up this week?
Well, I've got one from. Does anybody else have one?
You, it's your job.
Well, Corey, you're supposed. No, we're doing competing ones. Yes,
One.
No, he
I
didn't.
surrender.
You still have to do a Florida man story. So pull your little phone out. Hunt you up
Recording on?
there. Hope. Hope. Do Corey some research. Give Corey something. Let him read. Be the
that'd
only
be
thing.
terrible.
It'll be the only fucking thing you've done this entire show.
I made sound effects earlier.
We don't need sound effects.
You've done more than I
I've
have.
got sound
color
effects.
Commentary.
I've got sound effects right here. If I need them.
What's a plane crash sound like?
What?
What was it you told me earlier, Corey,
I don't know.
about him?
I have no. See, I have sound effects.
I've got a Florida man story from the archives.
Oh, okay.
Why do I have to get molested? Because he's not going to molest you. Why? Because you're heavy.
Yeah. I mean, I've got all sorts of sound effects if we need to bring them out.
Let's hear some gay ones.
I can't hear you.
This is all just.
Over the sound.
This is all just Bob's Burgers. These aren't sound effects.
That's Archer, you dumbass.
It's the same guy.
No. Look, this is how uncultured you are.
How is it not the same guy?
It is the same guy, but it's a different fucking show. You can't just. That's like me fucking saying that Bob Newhart is the same thing as the Librarians.
Isn't it?
What?
Because Bob Newhart is in the Librarians. Corey just
Mauled
said
is the
Bob's
same thing
Burgers.
as the Golden
That's
Girls.
like saying that Kevin Costner is always the postman.
Isn't he not?
Fuck
Yeah.
you.
Sometimes
That's
it's the
Fuck
like
you, Corey.
Oh yeah, that's like Corey
And it's
saying that
Field
the
of Dreams.
Postman and Field of Dreams are the same fucking movie.
Robin Hood, Prince of
Or the
Thieves.
JFK movie.
Waterworld and JFK are the same, just because the same guy was in it.
Well, I mean, Waterworld is actually about JFK Jr.
Drowning.
Well, I can see Waterworld. and
God,
JFK
you're a
being-
fucking retard. You know that?
I can see
What
Waterworld.
about the Keanu Reeves movies? That's
What?
all Keanu Reeves playing Keanu Reeves.
How is that
The
Keanu Reeves?
Reeves movie.
What? John Wick.
Keanu Reeves is actually a good actor. You leave him alone.
Okay, fine,
He's better than you.
fine. We'll talk about
Keanu Reeves, if
that
you're
you-
listening,
Come kill Corey Hyde. Come John Wick Corey Hyde.
no, just take his spot. We'll
He's killed
gladly.
your dog,
You can be
John.
our guest
No,
host.
so kill him. Me and Megan took an insurance policy out on him.
Okay,
It's
he's
okay.
quiet now. All right, continue,
Still
Derek.
reading.
Is he looking at the murder board?
He's hunting himself a Florida man story.
Oh,
Okay.
One.
I've got one from the archives.
All
I don't
right,
even know if
shoot.
it's funny,
We'll
I
go
just
with
read it. Let's pull it up.
Boyd Corkin, once arrested for fighting a drag queen with a tiki torch,
See, this is great.
runs for Wilton Manors mayor.
Hope
Here's
so.
the story. Since Halloween of 2012, Boyd Corkin has not kept quiet. On that evening 2 years ago, you've got to remember this one's from the archives, but I felt we needed to talk about it.
All right.
The Wilton Manors resident donned an ironic KKK costume, grabbed a tiki torch, and went to the epic Georgie's Alibi holiday party, which is a party for queers.
Okay.
By the time the night was over, Corbin had gotten to a brawl with a drag queen, a scuffle that would eventually land him in criminal court, facing felony aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, which was a tiki torch.
It can be deadly.
Got
got
some
a
sharp
point.
points on the end of it.
You could
It
Molotov
could be.
cocktail somebody if you got one of those that you
You're
use.
right. Pour the fluid on him, set it on fire. Okay. Ever since this has happened, Corkin has been a constant presence in town, making endless speeches about the injustice of his case at city commission meetings and handing out packets of information. But his one issue assault on the town's political establishment has grown. Corkin is now running for mayor.
That sounds about right.
I've knocked on 90% of the doors in Wilton Manors, Corkin tells New Times. I've been doing about 2 hours a day for the last month, 3 hours on the weekend in my Ku Klux Klan costume. I get a real good feel for what's going on in the city. People aren't really happy with what's happening.
The show.
Corkins, whoever wrote this, they use his first name to
Do us a
It ain't my
favor.
last name. It can-
All right. Well, hang on. Wait. So do us a favor. Look up and see if he won, and then pull up your wizard story since that didn't go to air last week, and we'll redo that one. While Corey goes ahead and does what Corey does best and disappoints us all.
I thought the wizard story was from 2 weeks ago.
That was last week.
No, that was last week. The wizard story.
No, it was last week. I've got it here on my desk.
Oh no, I'm thinking of the better one. The
the Clovis.
Clovis.
Yeah, it was from 2 weeks ago. All right, Clovis Tukes. All right, go ahead, Corey. Disappoint us as you do.
Okay, well,
Okay, I'm not finished, so don't start talking.
Oh wait, go ahead. Let Derek finish.
Take the time and search if you
No,
want. If you want to
I'm
make
going with
yourself
this. I'm
better.
already the disappointment. We're going to
Boyd's own case breaks down to what he said is an inaccurate perception among law enforcement that he was an aggressor in a fight with the drag queen queer. Actually, Boyd says he was defending himself
I like that term.
because
A drag queen.
and in November he's scheduled to go on trial for the assault charge.
All right.
In the meantime, Corbin has thrown his hat in the race to unseat current Wilton Manors mayor Gary Resnick. Realtor Doug Blevins is the other challenger. Corbin admits that his run from office stems from his criminal case, but the 46-year-old long shot, who has less in his campaign piggy bank than anyone else in the race, has gone all in on his campaign, spending $5. Corbin's website lays out his detailed thoughts on a variety of issues, from parking to crime to taxes. He says his shoe leather politicking. What's that mean?
I
Going door to door.
Yeah, walking around.
Okay.
Has put him in touch with the real issues facing the town and local queers. If voters cast their ballots depending on the solutions offered to the city's issues, such as crime, home invasions, auto burglaries, and queer sex in Kallahatchie Park.
Okay.
I can't believe what I'm reading.
It's Florida. How can you not believe it?
Money, then I will win hands down, he says. The incumbent thinks everything is hunky dory. This makes no sense. How is he the incumbent?
The guy was already in it. Not him, the other guy.
Oh, okay. Corbin is equally sanguine about his upcoming court date. I'm very confident, but we'll see what happens.
All right, it's Corey's turn.
Okay. I'm going to have to turn
let him do the wizard
to find my Florida man story.
All right, well, Corey's gonna read his, and then we'll come back to you, okay?
Okay.
This is a short one.
You
All
might
right,
give
cool.
me a minute, so talk about it a lot.
All right, stretch it out, Corey, is what Derek just told you.
In other news,
This is an audio format show. So
I'm stretching it out.
Okay, but it doesn't mean create dead air.
You're dead air. Fake.
Oh, I've
team
got it.
Go get my gun, and Corey's going to join his family in the basement.
No, you don't get nothing.
Megan will. Slayer statue doesn't have a thing to do with her. I do.
Technically, it would because
Oh.
she is unjustly enriched by it.
Oh, okay.
I'll do it.
Brian gets upkept by the state for the next 30 years. He's cool. It's retirement. I don't have to push buggies. What the fuck?
Well, go, Derek. You got.
No, go.
Okay.
It's you. It's you right now.
Oklahoma, Florida.
Okay. Are we letting Derek go or is Corey gonna go?
No, Corey's
You
going.
can go after me, Corey.
Let Corey do this and then we'll come back to you. Let's finish on a high note.
He
at
doesn't
least.
have anything else in his life. Derek. Let him have this one.
No, Derek has to take everything from me.
I didn't take your gayness.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
He's
You
seen,
do an
he's
awful
seen
good
your
job.
ostrich shoes.
Hold on. I just want to point out something. Of all of us here, you do the best job matching plaid with other plaid.
I'm just wearing like some slip-ons that are like.
I've
Fake.
never met someone who could match plaid with plaid. Anyway,
All right, go
Are
ahead.
you talking about me?
Yes,
you.
It sure as hell ain't me. I'm not well dressed.
Hey, homeless girl.
well dressed. I won't lie. I usually am well dressed.
I'm homo slob,
Almost slobule.
Almost slob.
not sheep slob.
And I'm so well dressed that gay men walk up to me in restaurants and say, "I love what you're wearing."
Straight homeless.
All right, Corey.
Megan always looks like she's been fighting a bird. Look at her hair.
For survival.
No, that's just white girl.
Oh, okay.
That's just white girl.
She got that nappy head.
White girl.
Fake teen doctor.
Okay, let's give Corey
Dr.
the
Love
floor.
arrested again on fraud charges in
All right,
Florida.
Stop.
All
Start
right,
over, Corey.
Everybody shut up.
It's Corey
Except
Hyde's
for
story
Corey.
time.
Fake teen doctor known as Dr. Love arrested again on fraud charges in Florida.
Fake teen doctor?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, when they say Dr. Love, is it Dr. Love or
Is it Dr. Emily?
Were they reading Teen Vogue?
He was
Probably.
previously arrested at age 18 while illegally operating a medical practice, complete with an office, a lab coat, and a stethoscope.
All right.
He was on
He had
Oh,
the whole
crap,
thing.
he had a stethoscope.
That's
West,
legit.
out of
When I
West
said
Palm
that.
Beach.
Stethoscope.
Did he bill himself as Doogie Howser
Sure.
of West Palm
Wait, if
Beach?
he's not a legit
You
doctor,
gotta
how-
know, like you walk in and your doctor's like acne covered, something's up. I'm just
Wait,
saying.
if he went to a legit doctor, how do he get a stethoscope? That's all he
He's not
thought.
actually covered.
Oh,
Well,
never.
you can buy those at Walmart.
No, hold on, hang
It's
on,
like
Corey, hand me that. Derek, he ain't acne covered.
That guy's 18. He looks like he's 40.
No, he's
now.
not now. Now he's 23 now.
Oh yeah, well, he comes up for trial.
Yeah.
He still ain't went to school though to be a doctor.
Yeah, he ain't had time. West Palm Beach, a
He's a lawyer
23-year-old Florida man who posed as a doctor and spent time in prison as a teenager has been arrested again on charges of fraud and grand theft, police say. Malachi Love Robinson,
Love Dash Robinson.
also known as Dr. Love, was
I love Dash Robinson.
was released hours after his arrest on Thursday, WPTV in West Palm Beach reported. According to police, Love Robinson asked clients to send money to his personal bank account rather than to the shipping company he worked for. That was probably UPS. He is accused of taking over $10,000 that belonged to the company. A police report said Love Robinson sent text messages. Oh, God. Okay, it reset.
Corey broke it.
Sent
That's
messages
why I have mine on paper.
to the company's owner saying he's truly sorry and he is doing everything he can to make it right.
Corey's a savvy homo. He doesn't use paper anymore.
The television station
okay.
reported, yeah, I'm saving trees. Motherfucker.
He uses Mr.
woke.
Hope's iPad.
I
He's
don't.
saving electricity by using Mr. Hope's iPad.
That's right. Still burning all the coal, though. I don't want to go to jail, Love Robinson said, according to the report.
Well, don't break the fucking law, asshole.
He pleaded guilty to several fraud charges, grand theft, and practicing medicine without a license stemming from his arrest in 2016. Patients told investigators Love Robinson claimed he held several degrees, including a PhD and an MD. They didn't realize he was only 18 years old at the time.
But he did. He actually held them for just a second and
Yeah,
let somebody
he
else
stole
have
somebody
them.
It
else's
was
office.
the same PhD and MD that Dr. Emily had.
Oh, okay.
He was accused of stealing
Sex
$35,000
medical doctor.
from an elderly patient in 2015, and authorities say he was
Pornhub University.
Love
illegally operating a medical practice complete with an office, a lab coat, and a stethoscope. He was also later charged with grand theft. Love Robinson insisted he didn't pose as a medical doctor, but was a naturopathic
Naturopathic. Yeah.
physician. He served nearly 21 months in maximum security prison near Fort Myers. Jesus Christ! Maximum security?
What the hell happened here?
Hey,
For some reason, my computer started playing some kind of TikTok crap.
Okay.
I see that's what gets you in trouble.
I was on my phone.
You're
I
so
don't
boring
know.
in the story, Corey. Derek just had to
Yeah,
go,
he had to go
TikTok.
watch TikTok.
That's it. That's all his story.
All right, Derek. Your turn.
Yeah,
Look, this is what paper sounds like.
I can make rattling noises too.
It's mostly with
Let's hear
your
it.
fist.
Okay.
Okay.
Okahonka, Florida.
Okay.
Is
Yeah.
parting ways
I think
with
that
its official city wizard after more than 3 decades. His offensive remarks about humping women and the local government's new tourism strategy reportedly spelled his doom. Herman Delmar Beaver is known as the Wizard of Okahonka. Apparently, even on official documents like his passport, he's been on the Okahonka City Council's payroll since 1998, receiving an annual salary of $66,666.
He gets
To provide active-
$6,666 a year.
$66,666 a year.
That's a
Jesus
wizard.
Christ.
Jesus, yeah, wizards get some
That's
help.
a, that's a lot
He's
of.
making more. He's making the jack, man.
Brian, you
And that's
need to go apply for this
He
wizard.
should be the official
Oh, no, he got-
wizard of the store that he works at.
That's fine.
Okay, he gets paid that to provide acts of wizardry and other wizard-like services as part of his promotional work for the city of Okahonka, according to the mayor. But that job title will soon become, like many wizards before him, a thing of legend. The council has met with the wizard and sent him a letter thanking him for his services to Okahonka over the past decades and informing him that we are bringing our formal contractual arrangement to a close, said Dick Bickworth III, the council's assistant chief executive. He said the final payment will be made this December. This decision was a very difficult one, according to Dick Bickworth. He explained that Okahonka's promotional landscape is changing to increasingly reflect our diverse communities and showcase a vibrant, diverse, modern city that is attracted to residents, domestic and international visitors, new businesses, and skilled, undocumented migrant workers. I don't know why they put that in there. That may
Well,
not
Well,
have
they
been the
need,
only
now we need a
one.
Mexican wizard,
So what it is
Right.
is
Puerto Rican
science,
wizard who've got.
science is killing the wizard off here. Progressive
Must
science.
be.
Isn't that what got wizards in the first place?
Yes.
You know,
But
this-
they say that's not the
Yes.
reason. They said this is the reason that he's getting canned. That may not have been the only reason, the Guardian report, citing controversial comments Beaver made back in April. I love women. I forgive women all the time.
This
I've
is-
never struck a woman yet. Never strike a woman because they bruise too easily, is the first thing. And they'll tell the neighbors and their friends. And then you're in big trouble. He said at the screening of Good Morning Florida.
Well, he's not wrong.
Beaver told Good Morning Florida that the council had weighed him off because he didn't fit with the citizens' modern image, calling them a bunch of bureaucrats who have no imagination and don't like humping women like dogs. And they also didn't want to promote Beaver to other states. Despite his disappointment, Beaver promised to keep visiting Okahonka's Art Center to chat with tourists, locals, and women.
Who he would hump like dogs.
But not him.
Right. Yeah,
Right, but he won't hit
makes
them.
no
Because they're
difference.
friends.
I will keep going, Beaver said. Forgiving women and humping them like dogs. They will have to kill me to stop me because this wizard loves to hump. And that's it.
All right, so what we've understood. Hang on, I gotta. Actually, you know what? I ended the Florida Man song because I figured that. Well, actually, because of the fact it took longer than 3.5 minutes is why the Florida Man song ended. But
It's
that's
fine.
fine. It's okay. We're moving on.
Florida man.
Yeah, we're good.
So, listeners,
So-
if you know anybody who's hiring for a wizard,
Brian needs to know where he can go do this.
Not Okahonka.
because I forgive women too.
That's good. But you know what's concerning is that wizard's
won't get
making
the-
what most county attorneys are. Does that not bother you, Hope?
I will gladly trade in the briefcase for a wizard hat.
For a wizard hat.
Would you hump women like
So
dogs?
I guess my question is if you put in for
Possibly.
the wizard job, do you get the hat after you have the job, or should you come with
you
the
have
hat?
to have your own hat.
I think
You can be a
you
wizard
would have to
without
have your own hat.
You got to have your own hat.
and staff.
Do you have to have a wizard experience, or can you just come off the street? Is there like a, you know?
How are they going to know you don't have experience?
Wizard duels.
I mean, I think Derek's got his picture up again, but I mean, you know,
I mean, I'm a level 47 mage. Does that count?
Sure.
Okay. Just need my hat and my cloak.
my
I already
character's
have
now so
level
badly
47
crashed
what?
Skyrim.
I thought you were a ranger.
No, I was a night elf mage.
Oh, okay.
Mohawk.
Yeah.
Mohawk.
So
Why we got to take this to an Indian place?
Was it a frost mage? Or?
Aren't y'all glad I don't clean off my desk and I still have this?
It's a good thing. I'm glad we got the, but well, it's good because the government killed our podcast last week. So
it was
Damn
lacking.
you, Epstein!
It was lacking. It wasn't.
It was
near-
probably a sheriff named Dandy Worley,
Oh no!
he's had some issues this week, ain't he?
It was
the capital of Meth Town, MEFF.
Is that what we're dubbing Toccoa, Meth Town, Georgia?
You know, okay.
Meth.
Listen,
I have dubbed Toccoa Meth Town,
All right.
MEFF.
Corey, what do you got?
And
Corey's
I
got
have
a-
dubbed the sheriff Dandy Worley,
Corey's-
DANDYWORLEY.
Meth
in
Town.
Florida, already called
Meth
Meth
Town.
Town.
Corey, what
that's
were you
all
getting
towns
at?
in Florida. Look, no joke. From one of my previous jobs, I heard. I mean, this person didn't even live here before they came here, but they said even then they had heard about Toccoa's reputation, and it had a nickname called Rock City for all the crack rock.
That was what all that come see Rock City crap.
Yeah,
was all.
it was us.
See,
Maybe
Rock
I should
City.
make some Toccoa signs. Come see Rock City and have beautiful downtown Toccoa on the back.
See Crack Rock City.
No joke, because the drug problem is just that damn bad.
Going to blow your mind in Crack Rock City.
Well, what the hell else is there to do here?
Twitch.
We don't even
Halloween decorations for one.
have a fucking movie theater.
No.
You can work out.
What kind of show are you going to go watch?
You can work it. You can go to
your LSD
You can go to
mushrooms
the
can't
Toccoa Pool Hall.
Yeah, we got a pool hall now.
Yeah.
That's going to be a disaster.
And we're
I think
supposed
that's gonna make
I
plenty
hear,
of money.
I hear
ain't it?
we're getting an Aldi.
You can go to you can
Well,
go
that's
to
fine.
Park.
I'm fine with
I
that.
hear we're
Are
getting
we
a Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
And I hear we're
So
getting,
where are we getting that Aldi at?
I'm
At the old
excited.
Rite Aid building.
and then I hear we're getting.
Oh, that's what's going in the old Rite Aid.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man,
No,
I'm
it's not. It's
Perfect size.
something pop.
no, it was
I've seen the
Save-A-Lot.
documents on this. Let me look it up.
Save-A-Lot. That's what I heard.
Oh, then Save-A-Lot's what you've heard?
Yeah,
What's
Oh.
going in the?
Or are
what's
we
going
getting
in?
a Lidl?
we're supposed to be getting another dollar store, not like a dollar. It's called something else. Can't remember the name of it, but it's like a dollar.
In the old Rite Aid, we're getting a business called Pop Shelf.
That's it. It's like a dollar store.
What the hell's that?
No, it's like a Hobby Lobby.
No, my mom.
Well,
I
they
was
don't
told,
all have enough money to support something like that.
We didn't have enough money to support a Rite Aid,
The fuck someone want a goddamn Hobby Lobby for?
Pop
so they can
Shelf.
keep gays out.
I
and
mean,
we're getting
those are the
abortion.
fucking people that keep you in business. Hobby Lobby, that is the stupidest goddamn idea you've ever had.
That is.
Hating gay people
And near-
because only fucking faggots and goddamn bitches are going in there to buy your fucking shit.
Hold on.
And also near
That's why they go to
near the
Kirkland's.
subway. We're supposed to be building a Dunkin' Donuts.
Corey,
Yeah, that's right next to
did
it.
you did you
I'm fine with that. Megan's happy about it. Go
Did
ahead.
you
Yeah,
get
I heard-
into
I'd rather have Krispy Kreme.
Me too.
Krispy Kreme is way better.
diabetes over
But
there?
then I also heard that we're supposed to get a Firehouse Subs next to the Starbucks, but we're
Yeah.
not getting that now.
Right.
We're not.
because-
I heard we're not
no,
getting that now.
they
Jersey
nixed that because they couldn't put a business that sold food or something right next to Starbucks. It wouldn't have moved in, so they had to choose Firehouse or Starbucks. I would have chose Firehouse, but they chose Starbucks.
I mean, I'm
Well,
not.
the Starbucks isn't open half the damn time anyway.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
what's the point?
what's
They
it
should've gone
matter?
to Jimmy
It
John's.
doesn't matter what they put there.
Just do opposite hours.
It doesn't matter what they put there. The fact of the matter is that it's going to be subpar because it's going to have,
Because it's fucking Toccoa.
It's gonna have people from Toccoa working in it.
yes.
Anyway, did you watch? Did you get into season 4 of that show, The Good Place?
Yeah, I watched all of it.
Okay, they were talking about that. They said that one of the problems with like the point system, basically on how you get into the good place versus going to the bad place, was that life is too complicated. Just like, buying an avocado is terrible for the environment. So what should have been a healthy choice, which would have been a good choice, typically, and giving you points towards heaven, would actually end up putting you towards hell because it's so terrible for the environment. So what they were talking about was like, she said, that's like there's a chicken sandwich that's so fucking good, but they hate gay people. And she's like, but you can't help it because the chicken sandwich is so good. Do you not eat
Those
the chicken sandwich?
sandwiches aren't that good. I
So
had one the other
basically,
day. It was horrible.
So by buying the chicken sandwich, you in turn hate gay people too, which gives you points towards the bad place.
I'm not gonna lie. Like if I have to pick a chicken place, Popeyes.
I've never eaten at a Popeyes.
That's
I
the
agree. You need to go to Popeyes. It's good.
Yeah, Popeyes does.
You
the
know, they
best.
got some black grandma in there cooking the food and the biscuits. It's perfect.
I've never eaten at Popeyes or churches.
Now there's a churches
I've
in
never been to churches.
there's a churches in Gainesville. That,
That
Didn't
one
you
in
go to
Charleston
that-
sucked.
Oh, you didn't like this one in Charleston? I thought you liked it.
Mm-mm. I went once. It sucked. It was terrible.
we ate the one in Charleston. It's all right.
We ate at the Popeyes in Charleston more than
No, we ate at the one across through the law school one time down there.
I don't remember eating.
Y'all say Popeyes funny. Y'all say Popeyes. Popeyes.
Yes,
We
Popeyes.
ate at the Popeyes.
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 It's
Popeyes.
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 Derek's,
I'm hearing it the same way either way.
Yeah, I'm hearing it. I'm
Popeyes.
same way.
Anyway,
Popeyes.
I like
Let's
Bojangles
be like
chicken.
Derek and start enunciating things in a stupid way.
Popeyes.
Let's go eat it.
Popeyes.
Popeyes.
No, it's Popeyes.
Hey, let's just
That's better than saying Popeyes.
let's not be like Derek, because remember, once upon a time he ate at the Y of the Halloween Queen.
Custard
What
pie.
did you say? You cut out. I didn't hear it.
Stirred that Greek yogurt.
I said once upon a time Derek's ate at the Y of the Halloween Queen.
Face planted right into that meringue.
That's how he learned to enunciate.
Too much
He got
yeast.
down there and started saying Popeyes.
She actually
Yeah, I
called
like
herself
it
the
there.
Halloween queen.
Ah.
You learn to enunciate when you're screaming for help.
Popeyes!
That was a safe word.
Is that y'all safe word, Derek? Popeyes.
It'd make her hungry, so she'd want to get up.
Popeyes.
Oh. Are we done?
Feels like we are.
Derek used to take her to church.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
You gonna,
Is
he like to dip his chicken in her special sauce.
No,
Oh.
are we done?
We're done for the night. Thank you for watching Fat Bald and White. We'll be back with you next week.
Derek, please. Oh, we're out of here.
And the snow outside's getting thicker. So let's open that bottle of liquor. Hey, bourbon.
Take me home.
On bourbon, on vodka, on scotch, and on gin. Take me back. Let the North Pole dancing begin. It's my party. I'll be naughty. Get more lit than a tree. Put that elf on a shelf and Merry Christmas to me.
The greatest Christmas song ever.
Now it's time to say goodbye to the fat man and all his folk. If you stuck around this long, it's clear you can take a joke. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hostility. Jokes, that is. Offensive ones. They're kind of mean.
Welcome back now. Yeah. This has been an OAE radio presentation. I got blisters on their fingers.
Sit, boo boo, sit.
And now the show is over.
Now.